Hey guys, and welcome back. Tonight is the Carabao Cup quarter-final draw, the last 8 of the competition, and it feels good to be on tonight, knowing that Newcastle are in the draw. We are still in this tournament, and not only that, it's Christmas time. Look at this. I got my little Christmas tree here. Yes, it's Christmas time. I've been buzzing all around since the World Cup ended. I'm glad to be back to club football now, and I mean, guys, who doesn't like Christmas? Let's be honest. Christmas is the best time of the year. So I'm in a good mood tonight. We are here a couple of hours beforehand for the Carabao Cup draw. I always come on quite early because I don't live stream like ever. So you guys ever want to speak to me, you kind of can't, to be honest. So yeah, that's why I do my live streams a lot longer than usual because, well, as I said before, I don't ever do live streams at any other points. So it's just how it is. But it's been quite a lot of comments already from you guys, quite eager for the stream starting. So thank you very much for that. I'll get through these in just a second. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking. The Carabao Cup draw is tonight. There he is. Is that 1-A? Hello there. I don't know if that's the real one. Someone pretended to be 1-A last time. So if that's the real one, hello there. But I'm doing good, everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to get through the comments in just a moment. Listen, lads, we're in the draw tonight. We are in the draw tonight. I'm buzzing. We've got our Christmas tree here. We've got the Pepsi Max. I mean, I could get some wine now, but I need to be professional, I think, on this stream. So, yeah, I've got a bit of a reputation now. So, unfortunately, I can't get too, I guess, pissed. But well done ones, really. So, I'm going to crack this open. And we're going to start getting through some of the comments first. So, we've got, obviously, Manchester City versus Liverpool on now. A huge game, that one. I want Liverpool to win. I think Liverpool's actually quite a doable game. So I'm hoping we can, well, get the job done, really. So I would take Liverpool the next round. As for City, just no chance. I do not want Manchester City. Just get them out of the tournament tonight. But yes, I get through the comments one by one. There was absolutely loads here. One sec, sorry. Hello, Adam P. Hello, Hamza. Evening, Adam. Hello, Ian. Hello there. Hello, Adam. Hello, Harry. So I've got plenty here. Hello, Andrew. Yes, the draw is on after the City game. I never live stream, so it's kind of one of them ones where I always kind of just make a really long stream for the cup games because I'm not on any other time. So yeah, okay, last year's wasn't any good because I think someone pretended to be him last time. He actually mugged us off, so then that one kind of pissed me off. So no, actually is a legit one this time. So hello there. So let's get through all of these. So I hope we get Charlton. Yes, I think everyone's Charlton. To be honest, I can't believe they're in the quarterfinal. I mean, I don't get how they're here. To be honest, they're here just enjoying the vibes. Them, to be honest. But yes, I'll definitely take Charlton. I would love to go down to Charlton's ground, actually, of course. When they scored a goal there. So, yeah, I'm sure he will love Newcastle to go back there. So, got Who's the Cat? So, that one there is Millie. I've actually got a second one there behind the chair. I'll quickly show you. So, I've actually got a second one that's asleep there. So, yeah, I've got two of them. She looks like she's in a bit of a mood, Millie. So, I've got a feeling if I grab her and bring her over, she's going to attack me. So, you know what? I'm going to brave it. We're going to pick up the cat and see what she does. Come on. Come here. Good, yeah. Come on. There's a good girl. Look at this beast. Like this cat gets the job done, you know. Like any wild animals in the back garden, this is like almost like a canine unit. It just goes in there, gets the job done. It's an absolute machine. But yeah, she's had enough now. You see, I'm upset her now, so she's gonna do off. But yeah, I'm telling you now, you wouldn't want to mess with that cat. Like, it would have beat you up in a fight. All right, Carol, keep up the good work. Thank you. How are you doing, Adam? So I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Hello, Adam. Hello, Sean. Thoughts on Pulisic, Newcastle? I've seen a lot of Christian Pulisic. I don't think it's realistic, to be honest, because, I mean, think about it. Yeah, Newcastle are above Chelsea in the league. I mean, we actually pose a threat to Chelsea, so why would they sell us Pulisic after he's had a good World Cup for America? It's just one of those sort of ones where I just can't see why Chelsea would give us Pulisic. If you want to get rid of it, you just give it to another team. You wouldn't give it to a team that actually is posing a threat to you. So I just don't think it's realistic, to be honest. So the draws after the City game. Speaking of which, I need to get the game on the TV so I know what's going on. So what do I think about the game on Tuesday? It wasn't a great game, to be honest. We definitely just lacked it. You can tell the teams just got back together. It's the first time over a month for the full teams played together. You can tell. First touch was terrible. I think our passer wasn't great in the first half, especially chance-wise. We just couldn't score to save our lives. So obviously, I'm going to let them off because we won the game, and two, I mean, we just got back, so you can't criticise them too much. Super Adam P, hello there. Rate Chicken Cottage out of 10. I've actually went when Isaka joined the club, so of course he went to St James's Park. I went to Chicken Cottage afterwards. I got to be honest, it's pretty medium, just average, 5 out of 10. I'll give it. I remember Ben Arthur used to have a really bad problem when he's at Newcastle, so of course in his later years where he was becoming overweight and he was becoming quite lazy, so the club obviously loaned him to Hull. He actually was spotted a few times going into Chicken Cottage and just enjoying some chicken, which is obviously against the club's sort of diet regulations. So, I mean, not ideal, but listen, Ben Arthur likes Chicken Cottage, to be fair, so I can't slag it off too much. I mean, what a baller he was. Hello, Jamie. Shea Gibbon doing the draw. Hopefully he's nice to us. Yeah, I hope he is, to be fair. I mean, as long as it's not Manchester City if they beat Liverpool, I couldn't care less who it is. Even Man United away, I actually think is somewhat reasonable. Like, obviously, I don't want to get them, but I honestly fancy this against anyone. I've just got that mentality now where I think we can go on that pitch and really take it to any of those teams. So, yeah. Put any questions down below, by the way. So, apologies, I'm trying to get through audios. There's already about 200 of you in the chat, which is crazy. It's 6 minutes in. So, yeah, it's going to spike up once the draw gets nearer. But obviously, for now, it's a really good start. You give me just a sec, guys. I'm going to quickly stick on the TV so I can actually look at the Manchester City game when you got all the TV remotes. For some reason, I've got about 4 TV remotes. I don't know why. The thing is, as well, I'll show you the remotes here. Like, they're literally all the exact same remotes. I don't know which one's the actual remote. So, a bit like a game of Guess Who this. It's not that one. Okay. Okay, it's this one. Number 2. We've got it number 2. One side, you stick it on mute. I can't be getting copyright strike during the stream. What the hell is my Virgin Media remote? 1.6, so I've got to get the Virgin Media remote as well. I think it's over here. You can tell I don't live stream much. I'm very unprepared. So, I literally can't find the remote anywhere. That's great. So, 1 sec. Really good. I sort out it shortly. For now, I'm going to read through some of your comments. Sorry, I'm absolutely all over the place here. Love the video, Adam. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. Like, you think you're funny? I'm not falling for that. I can see from a mile away you're trying to mug me off. You're not doing it, lad. You're not doing it. Would love Charlton away at home. I think everyone wants Charlton. I can't believe doing the quarter final. I mean, that was a very big one, of course, against Brighton yesterday. So I'm glad they're in it. But honestly, they're just here for the laughs. Where do you think we need to strengthen up? That's quite an interesting question, actually. So you guys put that down below. Personally, for me, I do think a centre half's important because Fabian Shaw is in his 30s now. I still like him a lot, but is that a case where if we get one injury, then this South has to stop and people aren't keen on him? So we've got to focus on that, as well as the fact that, as I said there, Shaw's getting a lot older, so you do have to get up and coming centre half in. As well as that, you've got all sorts of ones. I think a midfielder is needed as well. I like our midfield at the minute, but I still think that one more key midfielder in there. I would say a winger as well, because Sam Maxwell is quite injury prone, and if anyone gets injured, we are just screwed completely. So, yeah, those are probably the areas I look at. But for now, it's just about bulking the squad up a little bit more. It's not necessarily about buying all the best players in the world. We don't need to do that yet. What does Murdoch Gadisi smell like? I don't know. I haven't been sniffing Murdoch, to be honest, so I couldn't give you an answer for that, Noah. Adam, hope you're well. Wilson's song, why do we not sing Hey, Hey Wilson? The original song is Hey, Hey Baby. Hey, Callum Wilson doesn't work. I mean, I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. I think Hey, Callum Wilson, I think it does work, to be honest. That's what I normally sing when I chant the song, but I got to be honest, I don't think it's that big of a deal with that. Yes, the boy. Hello there, Danielle. Welcome to the stream. Is the draw after the match? Yes, it is. Forza Maxi. Well, obviously, I'm going to be quite biased towards him. I absolutely adore Sim Maximum. But I do like him a lot. I think he's that sort of player where on his day, when he's in his best possible form, he's an absolute game changer. Like, he will completely change the game. The best performance I've ever seen from him is quite ironically the day after I see him at the Met was that Manchester City game. One on the pitch, completely destroyed Kyle Walker, and was the reason why he scored 3 goals. He might as well got 3 assists. He got 2 assists and he won the free kick for Trippier's free kick. So, yeah, he just completely controlled the game, was easily the best player on the pitch. So, He hasn't played a full 90-minute game since his injury against Wolves, so I think you got to let him off somewhat. But, I mean, I want to see more from him, of course I do. Did you hear Fogden nearly got beat up at the World Cup? I haven't actually. I haven't been paying attention to that. Well, you want Alvarez. He just joined Manchester City, didn't he, when Diaby and Madison? I think Diaby's somewhat realistic because he's quieted down a little bit this season. I think Madison in the January transfer window was just too hard at the minute. Leicester came back into a bit. It's going to cost us loads of money. I just don't think the timing's great for Newcastle. I don't think Madison will happen in this window. I think summer window it has a higher chance, is what I'm going to say. Adam, much love from Saudi Arabia. Keep the content. I really love it. Well, thank you so much. It was great being over in Saudi Arabia a couple of weeks ago. I'm looking forward to being back next year. And listen, it was great. I loved it. 5-0 win. I had a great time. So what is Haaland has scored for Manchester City. So not great. I didn't want them in the next round. So Liverpool already 1-0 down. Haaland. The guy is just a cheat code. An absolute cheat code. Was this Bruno stop today? Oh, that's a nice one. That'll be a good signature I get. I saw Ambon actually yesterday. I was at the Met Centre doing my shopping, and Ambon was in the Apple store, just his translator trying to buy an iPad or something. So, yeah, I mean bless him. But he was in the Met Centre yesterday. Late to the party, but better late than never. Of course, you're never late. Listen, we've still got a couple of hours for the draw, so don't you worry about that. Yeah, he's some boy on. Adam P, the main man. Keep up the content. Well, thank you very much, Riley. Hello, Adamson. Hello, Isla. Welcome to the stream. I would like to take on Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I was. The only problem being is that 7 of the 8 teams left in the Carabao Cup are Premier League teams. I'd rather play a team that we don't play on a seasonal basis, so that's only Charlton. But it's one of them ones where, I mean, we're already playing Nottingham Forest this season, so do you really want to play them again? Obviously, they're one of the easier teams with all due respect. I fancy us against Forest, home and away, so... It depends, really, but I really want Charlton. Charlton's the only team I want, to be honest. I want them away. I want to go to the Den. Actually, it's not even the Den, is it? The Millwall is the Den. I think I got that completely wrong. But yeah, I do want Charlton away. I think Darby so. I don't know. I don't think so yet. I think Jabraka might get shot in January. Of course, he's on loan at Manchester United, but I think they've got to extend his loan or something like that, if I remember correctly. Are you looking forward to watching us play in the Premier League again? Oh, you're damn right. You are damn right. Monday down to Leicester. The trains aren't on, so I've got to man the coach. I haven't been the coach in years. The kind of reason why is because obviously I'm going to get pestered on the coach. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Adam gets sturdy for a hot dog. Oh, oh dear. Thank you very much, James. We go on Wembley. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. Cheers from New Zealand, 9 a.m. here in the morning. Let's go Newcastle, 9 in the morning. You're waiting for the Carabao Cup job. Respect that, Mark. I respect that. Yes, I will be at Leicester where every single match this season. I've said so. Hi, Adam. How are you doing? From Kate and Jonathan. Hello there, Kate. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. I think we need a left-back holding midfielder so Bruno can push forward and a winger. Although Miggy's been on smoke, I think that Maxi isn't at his best and Murphy isn't going to be here much longer. All right, fair enough. Does everyone agree with that? I'm really excited to be Isaac back in action. If you haven't seen much from him yet, well, he's only played 3 times, hasn't he? So, I mean, yeah, I want to see him back. I mean, I feel bad for the lad. I want to see him play. He's a £62 million guy. So, yeah, I want to see Isaac back. But one sec, guys, I'm trying to find the Virgin Media remote because I need to put the City game on so I can actually watch the thing. I can't find it anywhere, so it's really not going well, yeah. Is this one going to work? No, this remote's not working. I pressed the wrong one. I'm going to use Tim. Is it this one? No, is it this one? Okay. I think I've got it working, guys. I think we're progressing here. I think I've sorted it. 1 second, sorry. I'm trying to multitask here. So once I literally get the channel on, I can answer your questions. I haven't got it sorted yet. I'm absolutely rubbish with this TV. Okay, TV. I think I'm on the right tracks now, guys. Barry, just a minute. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty. But any questions, put them down below. I'll get back to you in just a minute. As for the actual draw tonight, I want to hear from you guys now. What team do you want to put out in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Who's you wanted to face tonight? So for me, I said it before, I want Charlton away. I like away matches. I prefer the away matches to the home ones. I know it's going to cost more money. It's obviously a trick, some of the games for Newcastle fans, especially on a weekday. But I do like my away matches. So I'm going to stick with Charlton away. That's who I want. Let me know down in the comment section who you guys want. I need to find this Virgin Media remote. I have not got a clue where it is. It's really annoying me now. What the hell's going on here? I'm just so rubbish with the TV. It's insane. So put them down below, and I'll get back to you now. I'm going to stop multitasking both of you. So we've got Charlton straight away. How you doing, Adam? I'm doing good, Liam. It's good to hear from you again. You know, pal, it's been a very long time since I spoke to you. We've got Charlton, anyone. Well, you're confident. I think we get Southampton away. I wouldn't mind Southampton away again. It was a good laugh last time. I'll be back in the boat again, actually, if we get Southampton. So I'll be back in the boat. I'll be back in the Aggies boat. I'll be back in the cricket stadium. I said the wrong way around there. But yeah, I'll be back there again. I actually do like Southampton away as well as a ground. So yes, it's extremely far, but I wouldn't actually mind it, believe it or not. I really don't mind. Do you think the food is overpriced at St James's Park? Well, I mean, it's stadium food. What do you think, lad? It's the same with every football stadium, really. I mean, what can I say about it? It's a football stadium. It's always going to be expensive. Adam, I saw you at St James's Park. You're Nathan, John, if you know it. And my two cats going to scrap now. Hope they don't. So yeah, quickly. So that one there's called Laura, and that one there's called Muddy. They are sisters, believe it or not, despite the fact that they want to scrap each other half the time. So yeah, I mean, look at those beady eyes there. That is a cold-blooded killer there. Once I actually need to find the remote, I'm going to have to pop next door and get the Virgin Media remote from there. So I'll be just a minute, guys. Sorry, 1 sec. Okay, I've got the remotes now. I've got the remotes. Right, it's definitely one of these two. I know what it's for a fact, so we try this one. Christ, this is not going to well this. So you want Southampton or Wolves? Yeah, both of those are winnable. Yes, I agree. Oh, I've already read that one, sorry. So it's after the City games. It's 2-0 now, by the way. Some people are just trying to mug me off. So it's this JS7 needs to go back in centre midfield against Leicester and start maxing either Longstaff or Willock. No, you can't be too harsh. You know, I mean, come on. We just got back to the cup game. Listen, that one for me, just let the players off. We just got back now. It's been a month out. You got to let them off the first game. For Leicester, I expect Eddie Howe probably to play the same 11, to be honest. Maybe 1 or 2 rotations. But yeah, Leicester's a bigger tester. Say you can judge them on the Leicester game. That's probably the best way I describe that one. I saw you when the Saudi shirt released. Yes, that was quite a while ago now, actually. I thought tonight they'll wear the black and white. I've always got to wear the black and white. It just gives you some good luck. I'm gonna turn the TV off and we're gonna put it back on. This should work now. Apologies. What's the home game this season you're looking forward to? I think Leeds is probably the biggest one. Of course, the next one at St James's Park, New Year's Eve, is it? New Year's Eve against Leeds. I mean, that's just a mad time to play them. So it's going to get quite rowdy. A lot of people are going to be drunk. And of course, you know what I mean? It's going to be trouble. So I think Leeds in general, it has a bit of that derby feeling to it. Obviously, it's not a derby. It's nowhere near close to one. But it's probably the best you're going to get if you want that derby feeling. So yeah, both teams hate each other. I'm looking forward to that. One's going to be a good affair. A cat's come through the door and it's just the squeakiest door ever made. It's just so, why is it so squeaky? So yes, sauce. How's going on? Yeah. Oh my god. I want to go on the Virgin Media box. We're going HDMI 1. No. Oh, it's the one. It's the one remote. I'm getting annoyed now. This one. Yes. All right. Jackpot, guys. We've figured out. What you mean, business?
Identity of almost every NATO agent in bit.
Okay, it's this remote. I've actually got the TV channel. My apologies, that took so long. 2-2 Managerial, chants and James Park here, please. Yeah, obviously a lot of people want the home games. Ticket-wise, it's a little bit easier to get tickets for the cup games. They still sell out straight away, but it's more doable for fans that can't get to all the games that don't have a season ticket. So yeah, it's a kind of one for that. So I've got the Manchester City game on now, buddy. 1-1. Oh, Liverpool's just equalised. That's very interesting, actually. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Let's get City out the cup. So it was Fabio Carvalho, of course, the player that literally scored the winner against us, and that pair of crap down at Anfield this season. So it's the one that is the reason why we aren't unbeaten this season. But I'm going to let him off here because I want City out the cup. So well done, Carvalho. Well done. I'm going to shut the door here. Let's cut to it. So yeah, Liverpool 1-1. Let's go, you Reds. This cat is getting on my skin. So what's a home game this season you're looking for? Oh, I already said that one. I've reading the wrong ones. My favourite player, probably St. Maximin. Again, I've got that bias towards it, so I'm probably going to pick him. Adam, what do you think about... Oh yes, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, but I know who you're on about. You can play very well as an attacking midfielder, but also as a left wing. Would be cheaper than Madison Forts. Now, I think Newcastle's best bet in the January transfer window is players outside of the Premier League. That's kind of my go-to for it. So, yeah, I think players in the Premier League is going to be a lot harder in this window, especially from the big six, because there's not really much incentive for them to give us their players, because Newcastle are now a team that's knocking on the door. We are honestly posing a threat to our team. So, it's going to be quite hard to negotiate in the league, I think, in January, especially with the teams around us. So, we'll see what happens, but I think Newcastle's best bet will be to go for players that are outside of the Premier League. So, yeah, that's probably my advice, I would say, for you. So, at the minute, Manchester City are just playing around with the ball. Score predictions for this game, by the way, currently 1-1 in the 21st minute. Come on, Liverpool. Just get City out of it. Newcastle have got a legit chance of winning it. And Man City well, because they're just the famous and everything. So, yeah, I'll be really excited if they go out tonight. I live with my parents. I don't live alone. Listen, I'm not a millionaire. I don't have a house with these two cats by myself. I haven't got that much money. Oh yes, I did ask about that actually. So I was asking for some memorabilia. So anyone's got any cats in their collectibles or any autographs, anything like that? Yeah, I've got quite a lot of messages back about that. Actually, but I had a chance to really reply to people who actually buy anything. So if you guys have got anything that you want to sell or you want to give away, then obviously just give me a message. I'm more than happy to see what you have. So I'm starting to collect loads of stuff now. I didn't pick one top 4 finish or League Cup win. League Cup win. Some people have different opinions on this, but I think it's easy. I'll always pick a trophy over top 4. I would. Obviously, it'd be great being a Champions League, but it's not a trophy, whereas the Carabao Cup is a trophy. So 67 years it's been, I want to see silverware. So League Cup for me every single day of the week. Anyway, Kevin De Bruyne has got it now. City gets it across Haaland. Oh, you should have scored that. You should have scored that. So De Bruyne whips the ball. It literally glides ahead of a Haaland, just misses the ball. It would have been a goal. He got his head in that. So probably should have scored that one. What would be your favourite player to sign this January? Well, people are going to say like to James Maddison. I don't think he's realistic this window. I've got to be honest. I don't think it is. So you kind of got to look at it in different ways, but honestly, don't think so. Adam, haven't seen you in ages, so hello, mate. Do you remember me? Well, hello there, Jack. I mean, I'm not the greatest of remembering people, to be honest. Obviously, I get stuck quite a lot of games. So, obviously, if you kind of tell us where you saw us at, then chances are, yeah, I will remember you. But I mean, that's gonna be vague, lad. I don't know where I've seen you at. You got good dance moves. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You are a man of good words. That is true. What's the cat? My cat's just playing on the rug for some reason. Come here. It's just been a proper little dickhead at the minute, to be honest. It's probably running around the living room. Hello, Adam. Hello, Ryan. You alright? Hi, Adam. Have you seen what has happened with the training ground redevelopment updates? Well, I haven't been inside the training ground. That's what you mean. But it's still ongoing. They've still got a lot of construction work going on. But the club themselves have actually said what they had in them. They get like a hydrotherapy pool and bigger offices for the coaches and staff members. They've got a better canteen, so the actual product of food for the players is a lot better. Just in general, they just changed everything up. But I think the hydrotherapy pool is the big one because it's more or less the only team in the Premier League that has that, if I remember hearing that correctly. So, yeah, they got all sorts of stuff like that, but Newcastle are essentially just upgrading the hell out of the country anyway. I remember when I went to Saudi Arabia a couple of weeks ago, downhill was really made that sort of a big topic for them. So, yeah, it's one of those big ones. Now, who do you think's the worst player on the start? I'm not going to answer that, to be honest, because obviously I'm not going to slag the players who I'm referring to the Premier League. Of course, I do have an answer for them. I'm not going to say it in the video, essentially. Well, as you see it on the match day, it's in the Leazer's corner, so just underneath the player box. Really nice view of the game. It's not the best compared to the Gallagher, but I mean, it's a good view for me. You can see the VAR screen. That's quite a big one as well. That's what the Gallagher doesn't have. You need to see the screen now for VAR. So, yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm staying there until I die. So, I'm staying there the next 50 years. Hello, Adam. You good? I'm fine. Thank you. Jabraka was complaining that he wasn't getting enough game time, but then joined Manchester United. Yes, I 100% agree with that, Jack. That's why I really didn't like Jabraka leaving the club because, well, exactly that. I mean, he tells you straight away, he wasn't the club, hang on. Nick Pope's just joined. I want to be the first choice goalkeeper. I want to play regularly for the club. And then he leaves to join Manchester United, where he's literally more or less second choice, third choice, barely playing for the club. You're right, it doesn't make any sense. It's just utter crap, to be honest. I've got no interest in him whatsoever. I didn't like the way he left, and for me, I think he's burnt his bridge at the club. Adam, do you think Newcastle should keep Santiago Munoz? So the club's already said that they have no intention on signing him. So when his loan deal ends, I think it ends about January. That's when he goes back. So I watched a bit of him last season. He's an all-right player, but he kind of did get bought because of his name. It's one of them. It was just a PR signing, really. The club did it because it's called Santiago Munoz. It was just a PR signing. I feel bad for the lad because he gets given the unrealistic expectations. He was never going to succeed at the club, to be honest. I feel bad for Munoz, but yeah, I don't think he has a future. I thought in the friendly game last week, the atmosphere was pretty dead. Well, I mean, obviously in the friendly match, it's going to be dead. I thought the Bournemouth game on Tuesday was a bit flat as well. But that's expected because for the cup games, you get all the families coming in, you get fans that don't regularly go to the games. And in general, it just wasn't a good game, was it? It was quite a flat game to watch. Frustration was kicking in for Newcastle. It was just a frustrating game. So, it's always, the atmosphere is not as good as the league games than it is for the cup. Come here. The cat just keeps running around. Come here. You need to calm down. It keeps doing laps around the couch for some reason. I'm going to pick it up 1 sec. Is it running away again? Oh, that cat is just doing laps like an F1 car. It's going around the bloody couch. It's really annoying me. It's not 2-1. I'm watching the game live, lad. Do you think any of our academy players are promising? Well, I haven't watched the academy this season. I haven't watched them at all this season, so I can't tell you about the new signings. I can tell you about the ones last season. Of course, Dylan Stevenson, he actually scored in this Saudi Arabia game. He's a good player. He's all right. Still needs to put a bit more cooking in the oven, I would say, but he's definitely got a bit of a future. Now, of course, Eddie Anderson was the big one because, well, last season went out on loan to Bristol Rovers, succeeded massively under Joey Barton, then comes to Newcastle, and he's hadn't had much game time, but when he comes on, he has that little burst of energy, a little burst of light, just someone that you just feel like, in the back of your mind that, this kid's going to go somewhere. He knows what he's doing. So, obviously, Anderson's the big one. I think someone said Bondswell there. Of course, I remember him. That Benfica game pre-season looked really good against Benfica. I mean, top-level Champions League side Benfica, and he didn't look out of place at all in that squad. So that's a massive testament to Bondswell. I think someone said Jay Turner-Cook there. Yeah, I really like the look at him. 18 years old. I watched him a bit last season. Very good technical player. He's really good at free kicks as well. Just an all-round good player. So I think he has a future. Good couple more years out of him, and I think he actually will be in around the squad. So there's a lot of players there that have got opportunity to progress. That's what Dan Ashworth's here to do now. He's here to come in and make sure there's that pathway so players can actually gradually get better and better and then get into the first team, which we didn't have a good job with in the past. So Dan Ashworth's going to be huge for those sort of players if they want to get those players into the squad. So there's definitely some decent players, but at the minute, I wouldn't really say any of them is going to play for the club. It's one of them ones where it's going to take time. I think someone like Grant Kior as well. I don't think he'll come to Newcastle in January. I think we'll loan him out straight away. So I still think in our 1-2 years he'll be out on loan. But again, yeah, very promising player. Look good at the World Cup, and I'm lucky not to score against Argentina. Oi. So as a Liverpool game, it's quite a flat game. Man City are controlling the play. I mean, Liverpool are doing the job at the minute, that's all I'm going to say, but City have looked a better team. Obviously, De Bruyne, Hart, those two. You're starting those two in the Carabao Cup. I mean, imagine City go through tonight. We get City away in the Carabao Cup. All of a sudden, you got De Bruyne and Haaland playing against you. I mean, you don't want them for that reason. But I think some people argued as well and say that we want Manchester City next round because if we beat City, then we're probably going to win the full Carabao Cup, which I think is true. But still, though, beating City is easier said than done. It's very hard. So, yeah, I do want Liverpool to win today because I think Liverpool's much more realistic. And, of course, we have a bit of history with them this season, so I'd love to get our revenge on them. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Liverpool win. I hope to do it. Oh, yeah. My cat is just, I don't know, my cat being on the catnip or something, the cat drugs is just going all over the place here. It's just a planet of its own. So I'm going to quickly check out the stream's doing, by the way. So if anyone here is new to the stream, by the way, make sure to subscribe. Smash the like button as well. I think we're currently on 61 likes, so obviously we can smash a few more likes, that'd be great. Hello, girl. So I'm hoping my cat's calmed down now because it's in a really hyper mood. So yeah, back to the cupboards now. I hope it calms down. No more running. Stay. Watch, I'm going to try and tame the beast here. Oh, where's it going? I mean, it just had a mind of its own. It's just doing what it wants. So yeah, I'll get through some of the cupboards anyway. And do you think there'd be any bother? Yes, 100% there's going to be bother for Leeds courses. There's a lot of drinking, New Year's Eve. Newcastle Leeds in general always has bother because there's just two sets of fans that want to fight each other. So yes, I think there will be bother. But just best atmosphere this season. You mean game-wise? Ooh. I think City was a big one. Of course, competing toe-to-toe with the champions. That was a really big one. Trying to figure out all the ones. City's the biggest one. That's a good question, actually. That one, I'm not the greatest at remembering home atmosphere. So, if you guys want to put your own predictions down for that or own comments down on that, I would say Manchester City, but yeah, if you've got any other comments, and put them down below. Oh, Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea's a big one as well. Hi, Adam. You right? Completely forgot about Chelsea. Well, I'll be asked Santa for probably maybe the Xbox. I play the Xbox One. I'm not too fussed about the new Xbox, to be honest, but I guess we can improve the hardware. So I guess I'll ask Santa for the Xbox. I don't really ask for anything, to be honest. I'm honestly not that fussed about Christmas. I'm a bit bored, to be honest. I don't really know what I want, so it's one of them ones. He's been overrun with cats. Yeah, we've got the two of them down there. Yeah, just two massive animals. I mean, these are dangerous animals. Wouldn't go anywhere near them. Do you think the extension James Park is just upgrades? Well, isn't that the same thing? I don't know what you mean by that. You mean make a new stadium? But as for extension James Park, it's obviously got loads of limitations and restrictions, so it's quite a tricky one to talk about. But the club has said multiple times they don't want to move to St James's Park. They are looking into every avenue to, well, of course, to upgrade the stadium. So we'll see what happens. Again, no easier said than done, so that's tricky. Are you talking about just Premier League games when you say best atmosphere? No, I'm talking about Newcastle games. So as for what the cats call, that one there's Millie and the white one over there's Lola. So yeah, they are both sisters, but they don't really like each other. So they're always scrapping to get like really, really close to each other. But it calms down a bit now. They seem to be a bit more reluctant of each other. Anyway, Liverpool have drawn a foul. It's inside the City box, so it's going to be a City free kick. Adam, how are you? I'm doing all right, thank you. What's his favourite restaurant in Newcastle? Oh, that's an interesting one, actually. Well, I'm not going to be boring to like some nanos or fighting and buddies because that's in every city. I do like the Muddler, though. That's quite an exclusive one in Newcastle. It's like it's not like Japanese food stuff. Like a really nice place right next to the Theatre Royal. I do like the Muddler, so that's probably one I recommend. Get myself some calamari and squid and all sorts of. Yeah, I recommend that. Do you think we need to get some better players? We have great players. If we come in the Champions League and we need to upgrade them, yeah, obviously. Well, some of these players have been brought in. One sec, sorry, De Bruyne's through. Kevin De Bruyne. Bottom. Oh, what a save. Saving the goalkeeper. See, De Bruyne cut in the box there. He went back for Gundogan instead of going to Haaland, and the keeper managed to save it. So, good counter-attack from City. It was 4v2, though. Probably should have scored it, really, in their point of view. Keeper does well, though. Goes down well and gets to his feet. But, yeah, Man City should have scored that, to be honest. Gundogan, not a bad shot, but the keeper's read it. What's this? Ooh, that would you saw orange juice. That's an interesting one, Daniel. I don't drink either of them, to be honest. So unfortunately, I can't give you an answer, but I generally don't drink either of them. So yeah, sorry to be a bit of a buzzkill there for you. I had a mate. Hello, Sean. You all right, Sean? Best player so far this season for Newcastle, Miggy. You got to see Alan on. Or at least definitely he's the most improved. But I'm going to go with Alan Warren because, I mean, the guy's a joke. He scored 9 goals already, so can't say no to that. Oh, is it City of an odd chance in and our saving the goalkeeper, I believe it was. I completely missed that. I need to watch it back there. So once again, Kevin De Bruyne, good ball in. Ake with a shot and the keeper saved it. Put a bit of a poor header from him, but I should have scored from that angle, but keeper's dealt with it again. He's City are destroying Liverpool barrier all over them here. Bit of a poor chance from Ake, though. Should have really buried that. Right, man, how Adam? I'm sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. So what's your thoughts in signing our younger right back to come off form, potentially succeed trip? Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that. That's a big one, though, because, well, Kraft's got a long-term injury. Mancure, I think, will go, to be honest. I don't think he has a future. And even if he does have a future, I think against Palace in the Cup last run, I thought he was poor, to be honest. I think his touches on the ball poor. I think the way he reads the game is just not really good enough anymore in Eddie Howe's style of play. So I like him. Great selling for the club, but he was a free signing, so you got a lot out of him for a free signing. But ultimately, I don't rate him much, to be honest. So yeah, I think that's quite a key one. I agree with that. Was this Diet Pepsi or Pepsi Max? Well, you got to go Pepsi Max. So you got the Pepsi Max, yeah? I mean, I should be sponsored by Pepsi Max and Custore. I mean, I do a lot of promotion work for those two, honestly. I always had a Custore merch on. I always drink the Pepsi Max. So, I mean, a good business venture for those two. So, there you are. There's a heads up for you. But again, though, if any of you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you're brand new around here and smash that like button as well. We're currently on 81 likes and there's 182 years at the minute. So, let's see if we can get that like up a little bit. So, like I say, James Milner's off the pitch already for Liverpool, so not an ideal one for him. I do like Milner, though. Obviously, not the best player in the world anymore, of course, but I still rate him a lot. I think he's quite a good, versatile player. And, I mean, this guy's been around for ages. I mean, he was playing when Alan Shearer was kicking the ball around. He was, 16 years ago or something? It's mental seeing the longevity of James Milner, cracking servant. And, I mean, yeah, he's had a great career. So what else we got? Sprite or 7-Up. I don't really like either, to be honest. I'll probably go Sprite, but I'm not really too much of a fan of either of them. I like McAllister, Brighton. Newcastle should go for him incredible Argentina. I think Brighton. The thing with Brighton is I think they're very smart at keeping hold of their players and they're really clever. They'll only sell a player if it benefits them. Obviously, with McAllister had an incredible World Cup. His value is going to be through the roof. I'm telling you now, Brighton will want something stupid like 100 million or some mad amount of money for McAllister. They're just overcharged for him because obviously they don't want to sell him. It's not their benefit to sell him. The only good deal Newcastle really got was Dan Burn, but that was because Dan Burn's a Newcastle fan and really wanted to move to the club. So in Brighton's point of view, the hands were tied. They couldn't really keep a hold of Dan Burn. So that's how we got a good bargain for him. But in general, Brighton are smart. They don't get rid of their players easily, and they really want to take a lot of money out of you. So, tricky one. But yeah, I don't think we'll get him. Adam Maucastle, 11 a.m. New Year's Eve, 11 a.m. Whoa, that's quite early. I mean 11 p.m. Do you not mean for the time ticking down? But you mean a.m. You're gonna have a massive 13-hour bender there, lads. How's your day been, Andy? Good, thank you. That's a good question as well. How's everyone's Christmas been? Everyone had a good day? See, I've got a Christmas tree in that festive period now, the festive mood. How's the Christmas been? How's it been? I have lived nearly 30 years away from Durston. Do you know what league they play in? No, I don't. I have no idea what the league they play in. If you could meet only one, who would you meet? Keegan or Shearer? Shearer, I think. Alan Shearer. I really want to meet Shearer. I've got a bit more of a collection, I would say. I haven't met either of them, by the way, so that's actually a good question. I've never met either of those two. I think Alan Shearer does know who I am because he actually has liked a few tweets that I kind of been in or I've interacted in. So I think he does generally know who I am, but I haven't met him before, is the answer to that question. As for Kevin Keegan, I've never interacted with him anywhere at all. So, I mean, yeah, I'll look to meet both of them. I haven't met either of them, but if I had to pick one, I would pick Shearer personally. Bernard target after left back. For me, Dan Burn. I don't think he's great going forward, but he's a really good defender. And he's been playing. One sec, Liverpool's through. Oh, Darwin Núñez. That guy in TikTok would have went mental if he scored there, but no, Darwin Núñez with a chance. Puts it wide for Liverpool. Still 1-1 the game. I think he was off. Oh, no, he was onside. I tell you what, this is a good end game, to be fair. I really hope Liverpool get the job done, but chance for Núñez goes wide. But I would rather have Dan Burn at left back. Defensively, we're just quality with him. He's been playing left back more or less the full season, and we're third in the Premier League table, so I mean, he's definitely your man you want to have there. Messi or Ronaldo? Is that even a question? Even before the World Cup, I would have said Messi, but now that he's got the World Cup, he's won everything that he needs to win. He's done everything in life, so Messi every day of the week. But at the minute, it's obviously looking very likely that Ronaldo's going to sign for the Saudi League, so that would be a bit of a mad signing. But I just think he hasn't really got it anymore, to be honest. His head's not in the right place at the minute. Just an absolute nuisance. It's just not ideal to have around. He's at that stage of his career now where he's just, but yeah, starting to slip downhill, isn't he? Oh, Liverpool with a chance there. What's typical day in the life of Adam P? Well, I tell you today, I guess I didn't really do much today. Woke up, went on the Xbox for a bit. Of course, watched some YouTube. I had this stream on at 8 o'clock. That's about it, to be honest. Normally, I would be doing a lot more, but it's Christmas time now, so I'm a bit more lenient, I would say. I'll upload a video tomorrow, and then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, of course, on the weekend. I have both of those days off. Looks like Harden's through. All I want to tackle that is. But yeah, and I'll be back in Box Day for the rest of the game. So I have the weekend off for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'll be back on Monday. So yeah, I hadn't done much today, to be honest. So I'm sorry to not be that exciting. I was out all day yesterday at the Mental Centre. Where's Lord? I'm going to go. Wow, look at that. That is the king of the jungle over there. Look at that. So yeah, back to the comments. Isaac or Wilson. You can't really judge that because Isaac hasn't really played. So I can't really sit here and go, oh, well, Isaac's better than Wilson or Wilson's better than Isaac because the guy's barely played for us. So I guess I have to say Wilson, but it's not really fair to be honest. I can't really judge him. What do I play on Xbox? I've been playing a bit of Rocket League lately. Warzone. I haven't played much Warzone since I got back from Saudi, but I do play that a bit. Really good game mode. But I've just about those two, to be honest, I'm a bit bored. I haven't played FIFA much in the last month or so. I just haven't enjoyed it this year. I might have just fell out a bit of FIFA in general. Really. I just don't really play it at all. But I think Warzone and Rocket League are the two big one. Jeez, I'm not going to answer that one. Who would you rather play? Liverpool, Man City? Personally, rather City because Liverpool always have ref for their side. I don't like Klopp. Well, fair enough. No, I'd rather have Liverpool because I think Liverpool's easy to beat in the cup. You see City today, they've got Haaland, De Bruyne, more or less their best 11 on the pitch. Liverpool, they rotate a lot more, and I think in general they just aren't as good as City. So I think you can catch them off. I think that's an easier game for Newcastle. We've got that history for them this season, so I kind of want to get revenge on them. Get us back to Anfield and just shut those fans up this time. Just take it to them and win. Just get back to Anfield and take it to them. I would love it. I would absolutely love it. Yeah, FIFA 15 was a banger. What else we got here? So any questions, put them down below, by the way. It's about to hit half time in the Carabao Cup game. As it stands, we'll be going to a penalty shootout, but it's been very end-to-end, so I probably expect more goals. Anyway, here comes Foden all over the bar. Oh, no, it's not even Foden. Jesus, I'm blind. Jenny got a Specsavers. Who the hell is that? That's not Phil Foden. It's like some kid. Yeah, I definitely got a Specsavers after that one. That was poor. What else we got here? So worst to best, Shearer, Henry, and Rooney. Oh, that's a trick one. That's a horrible one. That's actually a really, really horrible one to go for. I watched the rest of this half. I'm going to answer. I need to think about it, actually. But I do think Henry is a better player than Shearer. I do stand by. I think Henry is the best player that's ever played in the Premier League. I think Henry in his prime is just a joke. I think Shearer's probably a better striker. Henry's more of a winger, really, in his prime. So it depends how you look at it. As for Rooney, again, he's just next level stuff in his prime at Manchester United. So that's a really hard one to call. Oof, I think Henry's top, and then it's between Shearer and Rooney. I don't know which one I put over the other. So I can't even answer that. That's too hard. That's a really hard one. No, only the finals at Wembley in the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup semi-finals used to be 2 legs, but I don't know if it is anymore. I don't know if it's still 2 legs or not. But it's definitely not at Wembley, though. It's not, obviously, when it's 2 legs, it's always at each other stadium. So is that Darwin Núñez again with a chance for Liverpool just for half time? Should have scored that. He's missed 2 big chances this game for them. And I tell you what, how either team has not win this game at half time is a surprise. Both of these have had so many chances. Hi, Adam. Would you take Chant home next round? Yes, definitely. Of course I would. What's this? The Nice by Vici was good. Yeah, the FIFA song was always a banger, to be fair. Cheers and stay one. I never doubted you. Respect. Thank you very much, Spencer. I appreciate your comment, pal. Thank you so much. How's it going, Adam fella? I'm going fine, Lewis. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well as well. But yeah, I'm just going to double check how things are going on. If anyone's new, of course, make sure to get down there and smash that subscribe button as well as hit a like button as well. We're going to check how many likes we are on at the minute. So we are currently on 106 as I see it now. So let's try and pump it up a bit more if you haven't already. What else we got? According to Football Manager, over 2 legs. Well, I'm not actually entirely sure, to be honest, because I always change around in the Carabao Cup. Forward out in centre, forward out now centre forward. There was nobody better than Shearer. Henry is fantastic. We'll play more wide. Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, we judge it on ability-wise. I think Henry is a technically better player than Shearer. He just is. Make up a quick chant for Longstaff. We can get Belton on St James's Park. Well, I don't know. What trying to say about Longstaff. Obviously, when I've got a Wonderboy, I always think he's one of our own when he comes on there, the tunes. So, I don't know, I'll be honest. I need to think of some new chants. I used to do quite a lot of chants before the takeover, but I stopped doing them for some reason. So, I might come back and start making some new chants, get them bouncing around the way ends. But he won't have a fight with Dan Burn or Joe Layton. I'd rather scrap Dan Burn. You've seen Joe Layton's car. I mean, that guy is just a bit different. I think with Dan Burn, obviously, he's quite tall as well, so I can aim quite low. Actually, I'll give you a sort of a demonstration here. So I'm going to move the chair. So listen, the reason why I would pick Dan Burn or Joe Layton, so I think with Dan Burn, you can get down quite low with him. You can really sort of go for his legs, do some takedowns on him. I think you can put some digs into his legs. Whereas Joe Layton, I think he's got that bulk to him where you just batter you every single day of the week. So I think with Dan Burn, you can kind of just get down low into a good sort of stretching position. You can just sort of pound them down. So yeah, I would rather fight Dan Burn is the answer to your question there. Yeah. Obviously, I put out my message about it earlier. I'm not going to speak about it anymore in the videos, but yeah, obviously, I put out that little message earlier on my community post. I've not played that. No. Chalk or Nottingham Forest. Seen the easier teams be drawn again. Just hope it's not City away. Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of pleading that Liverpool get the job done. I do not want City. Who would be your all-time best Newcastle United start 11? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Well, I'm going to judge it from Premier League onwards because obviously I'll go past the 90s and I'm not going to have a clue. I'm not that old. So we'll go Premier League either. In goal, Shea Given. You've got to go Shea Given, really. I think he's the only one that you really pick. Right back, you'll probably go Warren Barton. I believe so. You'll probably go with him. Centre backs. Oh. Probably Philippe Albert. You go with him and Botman. I believe even though he's only played like 13 games, I'm already going to stick Botman, and that's how good I think the guy is. So yeah, I'll stick him in. Actually, for right back as well, you could argue between Warren Barton and Trippier. I think there are a few current players can get in there. Left back Bernard. I think he's pretty much the only one that can put in there really. Midfields. Got like Gary Speed in there, Peter Beards, you got Gaza, you got so many good midfielders. I mean, you could go on all day about midfielders. So there's probably a lot I forgot as well. Rob Lee, there's all sorts of them. Obviously, you got Shearer as well. Les Fair, that he's one season for the club. It's just there's too many good players. I would need to actually think about it and put them in because obviously I'm going to forget players. I'm not going to put all of them in. So it's a tricky one, but yeah, I guess I try to answer that as best as I could for you there. Take me on the way, dude. Don't have many points. Listen, lads, I get the amount of questions I get from people asking me to buy tickets is crazy. I can't buy tickets. I can get myself a ticket and that's it. I can't. I'm not the box office. I can't just buy about 100 tickets. I don't know who people think I am. I just can't do this stuff. So let's get back on topic here. So you put Beresford or Bernardo, fair enough. Obviously, I haven't been around to watch all these players live, so chances are if you've got Woodgate, but obviously, yeah, I forgot about Jonathan Woodgate. Actually, it's one of them ones where you need to sit down and think about it because I mean, you have so many different players. You just honestly will forget about half of them. So yeah, it's obviously there's all sorts of me to stick on. Don't forget Solani. Yeah, as I said, there's literally loads of them. So you believe the report of Depay? I haven't actually seen the report of Depay. I haven't been getting into it too much at the minute because at the minute it's going to be a lot of speculation, just all sorts of media putting just God knows what on. So about a week or so from now, I'm going to put on that video again where I'll talk about 10 players that the club will want to sign because at that point it'll be a lot clearer once that window's about to open. You can just tell you straight away the kind of players Newcastle are going for. So just over a week or so, I'll come back with that video. But for now, no, I haven't actually done my research yet. But we've got here, if Southgate left England, who do you want as next manager? That's actually quite a tough one because managing an international team is completely different from managing a club level team. I think a lot of people have said, Eddie Howe's doing an amazing job for England. They need to get him in for Southgate. But Eddie Howe's a manager where he works for players on a weekly basis. He wants to build relationships over time. He wants to continue to work with players on a weekly basis, just constantly get everything sorted. You can't do that in England. Your players are always at club level. You can't interact with them as much. You can't have that cohesion in the team. So it's completely different at national level for club level. So maybe someone like Eddie Howe would struggle at national level, as crazy as it sounds. So it's tricky. It's trickier than you think that you talk about it. I've got to block those here. But yeah, it's a tricky one. I actually don't know who we could replace Southgate with, to be honest. That's why I'm kind of a Southgate in because I don't know who we can actually get in. So yeah, one of them ones. Bear with just a minute. Adam Sawyer, the companions coming Tuesday. Yeah, I went in there to see Rusty. I got a couple of videos done there. I had to put out straight away, go to one the bar, so I only stayed there about 10 minutes. So should Shio write an autobiography about his career? Well, yeah, he'll get a lot of money from that. Everyone's to hear about Shio, so that'll be a good one. I got to quickly get a tissue by I got really blocked those here. 1 sec. There we go. That's all about sorted. Haaland or Messi? Haaland, not Haaland. Messi every day of the week. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Nah, Messi every single day of the week. Colback, Riviere, overtime. Start one, bench one, sell one. Christ, I would probably start Colback. I actually think in Colback's first season at Newcastle was actually kind of good. It was actually half decent. So, yeah, compared to the other two, I actually think Colback had a little decent spell at Newcastle. So I would start him. I would bench Overton. I think Overton had a couple of decent games, but he's never consistent. He wasn't really good, was he? Whereas Riviere, I think, was bad pretty much all the time. So I would sell Riviere, bench Overton. I would start Colback. I actually think Colback for an alright spell was actually a good player. So Alan P, you're my hero. Thank you, Dean. What is your order? Frankies and Betties. Obviously, I like my meatball Mariana with the pepperoni as well. So I get as my main. I probably get the chicken strips for the starter. So that'd be kind of one. First match here, the under 21 cinema. I can't wait till we go back there at the stadium. I actually will go to that game. It's just it's hilarious going there. Just go there and just honestly just take the mick out of Sutton all day long. Should we keep Wood at the minute? Yes. Obviously, selling him in January, I don't think it's ideal, especially when you've got injury-prone strikers all over your team. You got Isaac, who hasn't came back yet from his injury, and you got Wilson, who is an injury-prone striker. So I know people are quite upset with him, but he's missed against Bournemouth, and in general, he hasn't scored the goals that people want for him. But I think selling was a mistake at this moment of time, unless you buy someone else. So for me, no, I wouldn't take him anywhere. I would just keep him here for now. So one of those sort of ones, really. Mbappe or Harry Kane? Is that even a question? Mbappe. I mean, obviously Mbappe. That's just. I can't believe you even asked that one. To be honest, I think he's just. I mean, that one's more realistic than your Mbappe or Miggy. Obviously, you pick Miggy. I mean, yeah, that one's just common sense, really. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Mbappe celebration actually. So I'm trying to think. How does he do it again? He's oh yeah, he's this, isn't it? That's it. He just puts his arms out and he brings them in like that. So, Mbappe scored the World Cup final. Boom. Look at that. I do like these celebrations are going actually, so you can't fault the Mbappes. Hello, Adam. I was in your video and nice one, Adam. So I hope you're doing all right. How class is Jamie Room matching the food bank donations? That's huge. That's actually huge. Obviously, I know people always praise the owners, and rightfully so, because they do a lot. But that one from Jamie Room is lovely. Really nice. He's obviously agreed to do it again this season. That's the second season in a row where he's doing it. It's just, I mean, that is huge. It is huge from him. So I'm really happy to see that. And it gives a lot of motivation for fans to donate on a match day. So well done ones, really. Would you have Mitro back? He's had a good season for Fulham, but no, not anymore. I wouldn't have him anymore, to be honest. But I mean, that's kind of true as well, actually. Would you go about Madison or Diaby? Ooh, probably Madison. I think Madison. You kind of know what you're going to get from James Madison, whereas Diaby obviously he's never played in the Premier League before, so he's a bit of an unknown entity. But I think you know exactly what you get with James Madison. I think he's a great player to have around the squad. So I would say yes to Madison. So it's one of those sort of ones. Is someone telling me to sue in the room? I'm not going to hit a sue. I don't. Ronaldo's not my guy anymore. Ronaldo is not my guy anymore. Messi's my guy. So yeah, I'm not gonna hit that one. Really, Tash out of 10. Well, I'm not supposed to have a Tash to be honest, but it's been quite cold lately. I've been a bit lazy and not shaving it off. So I'm telling you now, for Leicester, where this Tash should be gone. But we hit that with 10. Obviously, it's not as bushy as it used to be. I haven't grown out that much, but yeah, obviously it's not ideal. All sorts of hair down here as well. Shows the Wilson celebration. Try to figure the Wilson one actually. So when Wilson scores, he kind of goes like this, then he puts his hands out like that. He gives a little wink to the camera. I can't do it properly again. He does that one to the camera sometimes, and he does all sorts of them, doesn't he? He just want to get his arm out as well. He hasn't really got much of a celebration where he keeps it sort of the same one. He always does different ones, Wilson, if I remember correctly. Oh, I do the John Joe Shelby celebration. We're going to do this one, I went. So yeah, of course, Shelby scores. Free kick against Leeds comes out. Some boy Shelby. I do love Shelby. He's an absolute legend there. He did celebration. I think he does it for his brother, if I remember correctly. I believe it's sort of like a sign of respect for his brother, if I remember the story of that. He does the salute. Oh, does he? Oh, he does, yeah, he does. Oh, that's correct, my bad. Imagine Carabao Cup final, last minute 1-1, late one from Big Dan Burns goes out. Yeah, no, I want to see Dan Burns score. He hasn't done it yet. I need to see the Dan Burns goal. He hasn't done it, and I need to see it. I'm not doing over for any Martin celebration. I will break my neck if I try and do a backflip in the room now. Like I don't fancy dying on the camera tonight. So no, I'm not doing over for any Martins. Is this Shaw's last season? Who will be best of players? No, it's definitely not last season. I mean, we're third in the Premier League and he's played every game. You can't say it's his last season now. Nah, definitely not. But with Shaw, he's getting older. He's one of those ones where you need to keep an eye on because he is about 32 now. So you've got to start to work your way in and get another centre half. It's an up and coming one. We'll progress over time and get that start 11. Obviously, Botman came in straight away to start, but I think we need a centre half that is there to be backup for now, but to be a starter in the future. Because if Shaw gets injured, you got Lascelles on the bench, so it could be Dan Burn left back, and you got Botman and Lascelles. So I know a lot of people aren't too keen on Lascelles. Lovely bloke, but I think he's probably a bit too slow now, to be honest. If he scored a 40-yard volley against Sunderland last minute, how would you celebrate? Oof, I don't know actually. I'd probably take the top off. The Shiva celebration, maybe. Ooh. I don't know. 40-yard volley, though. I think everything would be going through my head at that point. So I think I'll do the Shiva celebration. But I remember when I scored in that Newcastle Legends match a couple months ago, I did Ronaldo's celebration where I sued and I know he tripped on the ground. So when I sued and jumped, I actually tripped. So then he fell over. But thankfully, I was composed and I stayed up. But yeah, I would say Shiva celebration. But the last time I scored, I actually ended up doing I don't know what you call it, doing the Ronaldo celebration. Maguire, what's all these Maguire celebrations? Oh, it's someone saying what Harry Maguire and Botman. Well, I think for England, Harry Maguire works for them because we're quite a defensive-minded team at times. We sit quite deep, so Harry Maguire doesn't get exposed with his pace. And there were some matches for England, he played fine in the back as well, so that's an extra defender to help him out. The problem not having Maguire, and especially in Eddie Howe's style of play, is that we're quite attacking. Minded, we play high line. We're a team that presses high. We're a team that has a lot of pace on the ball. We really do just go for them. Maguire's too slow. I think he's clumsy on the ball. I think he's a defender where you put him under pressure, he'll make mistakes. And that's just not Eddie Howe's style of play. He doesn't fit our team. And I think he would get exposed a lot if he was playing for Newcastle. But I do rate him a lot. I think he is a good defender. I think he gets unfairly slagged off in the media. But there's a reason why he's better for England than he is for Manchester. I don't rate much for Manchester because I think he's a clumsy defender and he doesn't fit Man U's style of play. So you got to look at stuff like that. But just, I have a pet pig in Trippier Kieran met it best day ever. Wow, that's actually quite cool. I mean, that fair enough. Fair play to you and your pig. Southgate plays Steve Bruce football. So Maguire's good. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, that wasn't my exact wording, but that's kind of why it says. Maguire's celebration, I can't even believe this. Maguire's celebration. Only time I saw him score was that League Cup game when he just stood and looked around. I can't really remember what he actually did. So let's get back down here. When's the draw? After the Liverpool game, so now it's the 45th minute. Second half's just began. There's 1-1 at the minute. Quite a good end-to-end game. So we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping though that Liverpool win. Get City out tonight. We've got a really good chance to win the Carabao Cup, depending on the draw. Hi, FIFA boys. You doing all right, lads? So again, obviously a reminder once again, if anyone is new to the channel, make sure I get down a smash a like button and subscribe as well. We're currently in 129 likes, so thank you so much. Things are going nice and smoothly in the stream. Knee slide. I'm not doing a knee slide in the room. I'm gonna just destroy my knees. Let's go here. Is Chris Wood better than Ketia? Probably say yes. As in Ketia dropped off. I hadn't even heard from Ketia in years now. The last time I heard from him was like during the lockdown season. Charlton at home got to be. I take Charlton away as I want. Manchester City have scored. Riyad Mahrez has made it 2-1 in the 46th minute. I hadn't actually seen the goal there, but they have scored. I'll tell you how the goal is in just a sec. But yeah, not ideal for us. But Man City 1 minute in the second half score straight away. Really big statement goal there. So who we got here? So 1 sec. So Gundogan wins the ball there. Terrible for Thiago, man. Just a really stupid touch. Mahrez, great touch, great finish. That's actually a good goal for Mahrez. He's got far too much space for Robertson, but that's a pretty good finish by him. Keeper's got no chance. Doing the St. Max's celebration, I'll break my neck. It's the exact same as over Fanny Martin's. I'm not doing it. But I saw John Joe at Close House a few months ago. When Trippier got injured, he liked my instant course and get well soon. That's great to hear from Shelby Sound. I do like Shelby quite a lot. A really sound guy and a good player as well. I still think he's got another season or two. I'm not looking forward to the rest of the season. Jesus is injured 2 to 3 months. That's a big one for Arsenal, man. Obviously, Newcastle play them in a few weeks' time. I'm looking forward to that game. A huge game, that one. As long as Newcastle don't lose the game, we've got a very high chance of getting around the top 6 area. It's 2-2. Mo Salah, 1 minute later. What's going on? Liverpool just scored 1 minute after conceding. Mo Salah with an open goal. Wow, where's that came from? What a game this is, by the way. Yeah, 2 goals in 2 minutes. Mo Salah went up the pitch and scored. Wow. I didn't watch that one back. That one looked like really bad defending from City. What actually happened there? So Liverpool get the ball here. The ball gets played across the Dahlias. What a ball that is, by the way. I don't know who that was, but outside the boot, about a 60-yard pass. He's just completely put Nunez through. And it's led to a Mo Salah open goal. I mean, who played that ball there? My word, that's one of the best passes I've seen in a while there. 60 yards outside the boot, just stunning, like a prime De Bruyne pass there. Ake is probably his mark there, but just like that, it's an equaliser, and Mo Salah stuck it in the net to make it 2-2. Hopefully, if we draw City, they'll feel a weaker team. No, I mean, you see City, they've got it's a really good team out. So they've got Haaland, they've got De Bruyne, they've got Mahrez. They've got a very good team out right now. You do not want City at all, I'm telling you now. You want Liverpool. How good would Prime Shearer be on the anyhow? Yeah, it'd be good. We obviously had Keegan and Bobby Robson, both of them were iconic as well, or 2 ridiculous managers. So also you had bad managers and 2 other came, but obviously one wasn't a great one. But imagine Prime Shearer under this Newcastle squad, and that's when it gets tasty. Imagine that. Imagine Joe Linton and Bruno playing the Shearer, man. My God, that's just one thing I wish hadn't. So unfortunately, it's a different time period, but I would have loved it if we had Joe Linton, Bruno, St. Maximin and Shearer the same squad, but obviously Trippier as well. That would just be different gravy. Why do you want Charlton? Well, why would I want Charlton? Well, why wouldn't I want Charlton, the only team not in the Premier League? Obviously, they'd be up for it, but Newcastle on paper, you expect to beat Charlton every day of the week. Of course you do. So I don't know why you wouldn't want Charlton. I want them away game because I've never been to Charlton Stadium before, so I would want them for that reason. But in general, you expect Newcastle to beat them on paper, so I don't know why you wouldn't want them. So these are your predictions here. So you think Newcastle will get Southampton at home, Charlton against Forest, City, Wolves, and Manchester United, Leicester. Ooh, obviously some tasty ties there, aren't there? In the last 8, I'm buzzing for that. Let's see what happens next, though. De Bruyne tries to play it across. It is a Manchester City corner. Oh, hope not. I'm like 40 seconds behind. Can you delay reaction? I'm sorry, no, but it's I'm kind of here on the live stream to kind of tell you through everything live, so I can't delay it for you, unfortunately. Maybe if can you not pause the video and like rewind the 40 seconds? Because then I think you could do it that way. I don't know if you can do it on a YouTube live stream. If you can, I recommend you do that. Obviously, or if you can't do that, then I don't really know how to help you. You are the best. Thank you very much. Hi, Adam, mate. Hope you're doing well. Watching the City-Liverpool game. Got to say, City been a better team for quite a lot of this match. You think? I think first half we definitely had, but Liverpool since scored a bit of life in them now. I think this game will go either way. I think it's one of them ones at the minute where it's just anyone's game at this moment in time. But I do agree that I think City have been the better team in the first half. Had a few clear chances they should have scored, yeah. But Liverpool had plenty of chances as well, so it's not like it's just been all City, but good game this. I think this is actually quite a good match, sorry. Favourite Christmas movie? Oh, that's an interesting one. I don't actually watch many Christmas movies. I'm a bit of a Scrooge me. I'm not really someone that gets into Christmas as much as you might think. As for Christmas movies, don't know. Oh, I think I remember seeing on Twitter that somebody classed Goal as a Christmas movie because I think obviously I had Santiago Munez. He did like a training session in the snow to someone called Goal a Christmas for him. I mean, I've heard it all. Like it's definitely not a Christmas for him. But as for actual ones though, I don't know. To be honest, I completely forgot about them. I can't remember what Christmas films I used to watch. I generally forgot what films I used to watch. I feel terrible now. My childhood just completely went out my head. You Adam, by the way, what a game at work tomorrow. Here on this game just before. Hope you get shot at home, lad. But yeah, I would shout away. I like away matches more, to be honest. I know obviously home match benefits the category. I love my away days. I got my away day crave. Yeah, obviously I heard that one as well. People someone called Die Hard a Christmas for them. I've never watched The Grinch before, but I watched Home Alone when I was like really young. Obviously that's a good film. I haven't actually watched The Grinch before, believe it or not. I might give it a go because The Grinch just looks like a complete arsehole, doesn't he? So I might give it a try and see what he does. Isaac and Nunes, honestly, for Isaac, well, for the goal, I mean, Isaac barely plays, and he played 3 matches, so it's quite hard to compare the players when he hasn't even kicked the ball. Obviously, you guys are going to put your opinions down below on that. I'm going to quickly turn on. The heating. Give us just a sec. They let you on second. I'll turn the heat on just like that. Close the door now. Sorry again for the squeaky door. As I got both the cats just showing there. I don't know how that cat can sleep on top of the couch. It's like no surface area for it, but it finds a way. Yeah. Alan, what are your plans for 2023? I don't know what you mean by plans. Do you mean what videos do I want to make? You mean by do I want to go over with the channel? I don't know what you mean by that. Can you be a bit clear on what you mean by that, pal? Hello, Adam. I watch all your videos, and you are the best. When my days are low, you make it better. So thank you. Well, obviously, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me when I hear comments from people. Of course, I love make my YouTube videos, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. And of course, even helps you out with your day. So yeah, that means a lot to me, pal. So thank you so much. I hope things are going all right for it. So what else got? Oh, Mr. Moneybags over here with the century. Listen, lad, it's cold. I need to put the heat on. Well, I can't help it. I'm cold. I didn't mean to be a flex or anything. Adam happened to go to the World Cup. Yes, I did say that. That's correct. I was going to go to Qatar, but I booked out in Saudi for 6 days. So I was there the weekend when England played France. And the problem for me being is that for going over to Qatar, it's cost me £1,000 to £2,000 for 1 day. You tell me now, if you had the chance to go to Qatar when you're in Saudi Arabia, would you pay upwards of £1,000 to £2,000 to watch England versus France? You got to buy a ticket, which was about £800. The flights were about £300 to come back from the 2 areas. You got to buy a Qatar visa, say, which is about £130. You got to have accommodation to get the visa, so you got to buy 1 night accommodation. It's just there's so many different factors. It's just it was a nightmare. So for me, I did plan it out. I was going to do it, but in the end, it was just too much money for 1 match, and I wasn't confident in the first phase against France. So I decided not to, and ultimately, I probably made the right call, to be honest. Adam is a dancer. Oh, yes, I am. How was Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia was really good. I loved going there. I can't wait back there next year. I fully enjoyed that one. Definitely worth going over if you can be. Obviously, if you want to make a long trip, I would highly recommend it for you. So, yes, I enjoyed Saudi Arabia. Very good experience. Can't wait to go back. Time to draw. After this game, it's currently the 55th minute 2-2. So, of course, it goes depends as things stand. Really good game, by the way. I highly recommend you watching if you can. Hi, Adam. Hello, Craig. What's your go-to meal deal and from which shop, Adam, you legend? I go to meal deal. Ooh, probably the Tesco one. I don't really tend to get meal deals. I sound so boring in this video because you guys ask me all these different questions. And I say I don't do these things. I like every question. I sound like the most boring person ever. I promise you I do a lot of things. You're just not the things you ask us. Meal deal. I used to get a meal deal quite a bit when I was at college and university. So I would, obviously I would go out and get my Tesco meal deal. I think someone just asked quickly, does it go straight to pens? Yes, it did. Of course, you remember the Crystal Palace game, we went straight to pens afterwards. So, yes, it does. That's a meal deal. When I was at college, I would normally get a bottle of water, packet of crisps. I don't know, I can't remember which ones these guys. I got like, I don't know, McCoy's or something like that. And I normally just get like a sandwich or something. I was a bit bored of meal deals because I was like a proper bored meal deal guy. I think someone's seen the meal deal as like a bottle of water, very sort of crisp, and a plain ham sandwich. That's almost like me to be. I was like a really bored person. I just pick rubbish stuff. What else we got? Adam wins Isaac, but well, Isaac's a bit of a tricky one because he's been back around now, but he had a setback. He was of course he was over inside of him, and he was supposed to be back for the Bournemouth game, but he had a setback, so he wasn't back for the Bournemouth game, and he at that stage now where there's a lot of questions surrounding him, like what's going on, why is he not playing, why is he not doing this? So it's one of them ones where fans have loads of different questions. People are really unsure. And I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't think it's too much longer. Eddie Howe keeps saying that it's not going to be too much longer. It's maybe a couple of weeks or so. So I think maybe around New Year's. But he had a setback though, which is why he hasn't returned yet. That's why people are getting obviously a bit nervous and wondering what's actually going on with him. So not ideal, but as long as he's back match fit, you don't want to bring him back and get him injured straight away. So. Not ideal, but it's one of them ones. City's 3-2. Nathan Ake with the goal there. Good header from him. Direct gets into the corner. 3-2 Manchester City. This is a brilliant game. I think it was De Bruyne on the ball there. Just inch perfect. It's a perfect ball. Nathan Ake controls it well. Heads it straight to the bottom corner. Just like that, Man City take a lead again. So, yeah, very end stuff. So, McDonald's on. I got a lot of McDonald's questions now. Now, I tell you a bit of a complaint about McDonald's, actually. I've been, over the last couple of weeks or so, 20 chicken nuggets I normally always get. And chicken nuggets have not been up to my standard. The chicken nuggets have been really, really below par at the minute. I think I got McDonald's a couple of weeks ago, so my dad got it and brought it back to the house. And the guy who cooked the chicken nuggets, obviously, all you got to do is fry them. Like, the chicken nuggets were overcooked somehow. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, they actually were properly overcooked. Like, I couldn't even eat them. Like, they were just so bad. But it's one of them ones where I'm thinking, like, what the hell? But I honestly, like, some guy who cooked the chicken nuggets, I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely livid about that. But yeah, no good. How many Tomb Tops do you own? I've got 7 from this season. I don't buy them for the sake of buying them. But obviously, you can watch my my shirt printing vlog. So I go to obviously the clothes shop a couple of days before we sign someone. I get the player on the back of my shirt. It's obviously a bit of a boost when the player comes in because people get very excited. They want to see me try and guess what number the players be in the back of the shirt. So I always do that. I've got 4 home shirts this season. I've got one blue one, one dark blue, and I've got 2 of the white ones. I haven't got the 4th kit, the one with war against Brighton, but I've actually got 4 of these home shirts. As mental as it sounds. How was your first time, mate? And you catch a match day video? Well, it was ages ago now. Literally, you're talking years ago. I wouldn't remember them properly, but obviously, you got to get used to a lot of things. It takes a while to get used to, but honestly, for me, I can't remember, to be honest, pal, so I can't force you to help you with that one. 1 second, quickly checking the Twitter page. So John Stones is coming on the pitch now. Kanji, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is going off. So obviously, that's a nice little sub for City trying to stick out the game. Very good, very nice. Thank you, Adam. Best match you've been to? Ooh. Well, a lot of the games this season have been great. Away game-wise, this season, they're definitely the best ones. Southampton, Fulham, Tottenham, all just iconic for different reasons. So, for example, the Fulham game, I've got my own sort of personal reasons why I really like that one. For example, when Deck recognised me, I get stuff like that. So, I can't really judge the way they experience just by itself because I got a lot of little factors like that have nothing to do with the way they experience, but obviously were really good things in general. Tottenham was amazing because I expect us to lose that game because I never ever in a million years thought it would be Tottenham. So when we beat them, I was buzzing about that. Southampton, we destroyed them. Obviously, I had my top off, and that was just a great day. That was just a minute away game. So those 3 in a row, with Man U as well, actually 4 in a row, those 4 away games are brilliant. So getting that spree now, we'll just win more or less every single game. So it's just a great be around the team. for the draw, would you prefer City, Liverpool, or United? You out now. I prefer the easier teams, to be honest. I know some people are kind of like, oh well, we get City now, we get Man United now, beat them, win the full thing. Which, to be fair, is kind of true. But I'm a bit of a scared man, to be honest. I always try and get through the easiest route possible, then play them at the end. Oh, good goalkeeper there, City. Then he made it 4-2. There on the pub we have to drink. I like my white wine. You wouldn't think about it. Do you like wine? Yes, Adam. Yes, Owen. Hello there, Owen. I do like my wine. Can't go wrong with that. Any questions? Put them down below. It's going to the 61st minute. So we've got half an hour to go. Then we've got that, obviously, the build up afterwards, and then we've got the cup draw. So exciting times are ahead. I'm buzzing for it. Oh, yeah, that was a classic one. That he's doing the pranks with my man back in the day. That's true. That is very true. God, that was ages ago now. So you want Charlton away? Charlton away, big canny one. Never been there before. Love to go to that ground. Which one game in the past do you wish you could have been at? Oh, the Barcelona one, I would say. The 3-2 against Barcelona, that would have been a mad one at St James's Park. So probably that one. But yeah, one of those two, either the Barcelona or the Man U one. What would you do at Managerial? Just nothing. I wouldn't exist throughout Newcastle, to be honest, just in my mind all day long. I don't know what I would do out Newcastle. I really wouldn't. Yes, I do remember that. That was poor. What's your FIFA team like, Adam? It was good a month ago, but obviously in FIFA things can become outdated very quickly. So my team's probably crap now, but I can't remember anymore, to be honest. Obviously, I've got all the Newcastle players in there. I know Trippier's got a new card in the game. Would I go on Geordie's show? I've actually never watched Geordie's show before, believe it or not. Obviously, I've been at the town loads of times. I've never actually watched the show. I know some people on the show watch my videos. I know Marty Magilla likes watching my videos. So I guess I've got a bit of a connection maybe, but I've never watched the show before. Would I go on it? I don't know. It depends. If it is a few of my Newcastle games, obviously it's during the week, for example, then maybe. I'd never say never. But ultimately for me, I'm not that fussed, to be honest. That would be right for me is probably a better way, actually. If there's something that was right for me, I probably would say yes, but it obviously depends what I personally want. Champions League, obviously, over the Premier League. Champions League is the best thing in the world. You pick out the Premier League, but do you think we have a chance to win the Carabao Cup, FA Cup this season? I think we've got a good chance to the Carabao Cup. Obviously, City and Man U. If City and Man U get each other, I fancy it's to give it a good go. If the two Manchester teams get each other at a derby, it's up for grabs. It really is. Because one of them's going out semi-final. You've got one big team and three realistic teams, like three teams that could obviously Newcastle would probably beat. So yeah, you would want the Manchester teams to get each other in the the quarterfinals, sorry, and then after that it's up for grabs. It really is. So tonight, ideal world. Man City gets Manchester United, and then everyone else plays each other, and that's what you want ideally. So we'll see what happens. Do the gritty for love the tune. Do the gritty. Got to do the gritty for love the tune. What's your favourite way to Adam? I said it before. Either Fulham, Tottenham, or Southampton. Now I'm not sure which one. I kind of fluctuate between the three, but all three of them are class this season. Before this season, Oxford away was brilliant. That's just common knowledge. I don't know what you're about there. But some flesh loves your videos, Adam. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate it. We'll see June later for Newcastle. You have any players who are currently playing for Newcastle, or any players who are playing in the past. Well, you mean for players in the past, for example, obviously Shearer, you get him in. Peter Beard in his prime, you probably get him in as well. Who else would do? Defender-wise, you maybe get an extra couple. To be honest, Newcastle's team at the minute, I probably would have about half the squad in, as crazy as it sounds, because the team's just playing so well. I think Trippier will be in your squad no matter what. I think Botman will be in your squad no matter what. Pope's up there. Pope's a pretty good goalkeeper. Obviously, I don't think he's the best we've ever had, but he's definitely up there. Bruno's up there for sure. Bruno's definitely up there. I know I had a lot of world-class midfielders, but Bruno is definitely up there. Probably those 4 or 5 or so. You want honestly have Newcastle. I think Dan Burns was pretty good left back. So there's a lot of players in there where you would really consider putting with our best ever. As crazy as it sounds, they're just playing that good. Have you had that Christmas pizza from Domino's? I haven't actually yet. They got one sec, sorry. I haven't actually seen the Christmas pizza from Domino's, so I generally don't know. Hello from this is Oregon. Where on earth is Oregon? Where is that in the world? I've got absolutely no idea. Sounds like a planet, Oregon. Where actually is that? But Newcastle need to finish us. What do you think? I wouldn't necessarily say so. Obviously, Wilson gets injured and he got a problem, but Wilson's a quality finisher. He's so lively on the board, gets him behind one, and composed player, brilliant player. I think Wilson's a great finisher. West Coast, fair enough. I've never ever heard of it before. Have you had Prime before? I haven't actually. People always seem to buy them in the supermarket. You get people that go to like 6 in the morning and just buy all of them in the shop. I don't think you should be allowed to do that because you know when a lot of people go in the shops and buy about 100 bottles of Prime, you know they're trying to sell it for more money. So I think supermarkets have an obligation really to kind of sort of tax people who go, well, go in the supermarket, when you see people go on the self-checkout tools, you should be like, you can only buy 2 per person. You're not allowed to buy that many Prime because you know people are just going to buy it and resell it in the corner shops for like 100, well, not £100, sorry, like £10 each or something. So you get people that buy the Prime bottles and just sell it for more. So personally, unless you're there like 6 in the morning, you're never going to get a Prime bottle. I've never tried it before, though, to answer your question, though. Is Oregon actually a state in America? Wow, my geography is terrible of America, my bad. I didn't know it was a state. My geography is awful of America. I need to actually go to America and learn more about it. Max is 2-bit. Yeah, the supermarket should be doing that, but I still think there's people that just get trolleys loads of it because they go to the self-checkout. Well, obviously, people aren't actively trying to catch people out, so yeah, I think supermarkets will cut down more on it now, but you get people that, of course, just go and just abuse the system. If you get City, we are smashing out. I wish, but listen, you can't get too big for City or one of, if not the best teams in the world, so we've got to calm it down a little bit. We'll relax one step at a time. Boxing Day match predictions against Leicester. Leicester's quite an interesting one. It really is. Quite an interesting one, Leicester. Haven't actually got a score prediction yet. I fancy Newcastle go down there and win, but Leicester, it's hard to call because both teams have come back from the World Cup. There's not the momentum could potentially be gone, so a bit of a tricky one. I'm not too sure at the minute, to be honest, but I fancy Newcastle win. Home draw, we can't compare with Charlton. Yeah, he would, wouldn't you? Why not using that 4K camera? I actually didn't have that. I didn't actually buy the 4K camera. I had it for about 3 months. I was actually sent it out by like a company. So a company would loan me the camera for me to produce videos. And in a sense, that would promote the company. But I had a lot of technical issues at the computer and stuff like that. Essentially, it didn't work out. Obviously, I sent it back after the 3 months. I never actually produced any videos. I just couldn't get it working. So, yeah. Obviously, it didn't go well with that company, but it was just a case where I couldn't get the system working. It was just a nightmare, really. Yeah, I have faith, mate, but obviously City is no joke. We can't get arrogant. We can't just believe we're going to beat everyone because listen, we're still not where we want to be just yet. 1-6. This is I love you, Adam. Thank you, Hamza. Yes, I'm going down to the game. Yes, I've seen Nick posting FIFA 23 cards. It's a showdown card in it with the it was the Leicester goalkeeper, wasn't it? It was a showdown against Leicester. Wilson's shot to goal ratio is probably second this year, as to be fair. Yeah, Wilson's goal ratio is really good at Newcastle, just can't stay fit. 1-6, sorry, I've got a bit of a blocked nose here and starting to crack up a little bit here. Right. Anyway, I double check a couple of things again. If you guys haven't already smashed the like button, yeah, we're on about 144 likes now, so we can bump that a little bit more. Appreciate it. So what else we got here? So we'll check the subscriber count as well. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure I get down there and do so. We've got one more video tomorrow, and then we'll be off for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'll be back in Boxing Day. So that's what we're going to do. So then I'll just double check a few things here. Klopp is away to Muppet. All right. What about Pool with City? Yeah, I think that's my honest sort of mindset as well. I think Liverpool's easier to beat Man City. So for us playing a team, I would rather play Liverpool than City, but it's one of them ones where we need to see what happens, really. He deserves more souls. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Whose signatures he got, mate? I've already got Mickey Quinn. I've got every player from Newcastle's first team now except Isaac and Botman. I've got all the other players. Obviously, for example, one sec, Liverpool's through. Oh, Darwin Núñez, how's he missed? Oh, that miss is bad. No, Núñez should have scored that, man. That is a sitter. He's through and got in the outpost. Could pass it across the cell or you'd shoot. He's went for the shot. He's dragged it wide again. Oh, I got a bit of tissue in my mouth there somehow. But I can't believe he's missed that barrier. Actually, no, he couldn't have dragged it across the cell as an hard defender there, but should have scored that. As for signatures, I got loads of them. I've actually got hundreds of signatures. I got so many. I try to collect loads of them as well, actually, so people are selling theirs. I kind of open the buy in a minute. Adam, hi Adam, you're really. I think you're supposed to say good, not good, but obviously I do appreciate that, Joe. Chris, can't believe I got a blocked nose now. It's not like me, at all. So in the Bachelor, the World Cup was on. Obviously I had loads of games in town for that. Who do you want to get in the draw tonight? Charlton away, please. I would love to go to Charlton Stadium. I want to have an away game. People might be against that, but I just love away games. I really do. So I honestly do want an away game. Because his signature's completely, mate. Yeah, I've got absolutely loads of them. Reckon you wear that top to the wedding, Adam? Well, obviously the current season top one of my weddings on. Probably, to be honest. I want my wedding at St James's Park. I want my funeral at St James's Park. I want everything at St James's Park. It's just, I want my life in Newcastle, really. You know what I mean? I want to sleep on my Newcastle top. I want to breathe on my Newcastle top. This is how it's going to be. Everything's going to be Newcastle. This Bruno's goals. His Southampton one was better. Obviously, his Leicester one was just limbs because it was like a last kick of the game. Really good dive there. But his Southampton goal is technically better because of his back heel volley, which is mint. So, yeah, obviously that one. But he's Bruno. He's one against Leicester with class as well. Yes, I are. Obviously, if people are selling tune merch or anything like that, I'm looking to buy. So, obviously, more than happy to message me if you've got anything in mind. Would you rather get Emmanuel Riviere signature or Messi signature? Obviously, Riviere. You know, Riviere is the GOAT. He's one goal in the Premier League for Newcastle. What a GOAT, man. Christ, God. I mean, we've had some bad players over the years, and we've had some really bad players in my time as a fan. We've had loads of bad players. So I'm just glad we're past those dark days now. We can finally look towards the light. Anyway, it's the 74th minute of the game, still 3-2 to City. I want Liverpool to do it, but it looks like City at the minute have got it in the bag. Andy Cole, that's a good one, Paul. That's a very good one. Well, a good thing. The training ground's still going to be here for a while. Obviously, we're going to try and get a new one, so the club will get a new one built. But we've still got no other one. We can't go anywhere yet. It's still going to take years before we get a new training ground. So you've got to improve the current one. Make sure it's up to standards at the minute before you eventually move elsewhere. You've got to obviously have it sorted for now. Opinions on Wolves? I haven't got a strong opinion on Wolves, to be honest. Don't dislike them, but don't really like them either. Just a neutral opinion. Obviously, I've been to the Molineux 3 times, I think now. Yeah, I've been 3 times. Nice ground. I think the way it sounds a bit weird how it stretches across the full stand, but it is a nice ground, Molineux. And obviously, I do like going to Wolves, I suppose, actually. So, one of them ones I've just got a neutral opinion, really. Yes, I agree that it would be like a new signing for us, 100%. Are you going to Sam Fender next year? I'm not actually. I don't actually buy a ticket for that. I don't really listen to Sam Fender much. Again, I sound like the most boring person ever in the stream. I swear down. Obviously, I like Sam Fender, sound bloke, but I actually don't like listening as much as people might think. So I'm one of them ones. Ooh. Bladed Racers are coming home Newcastle. Well, Bladed Racers are a banger, but at St James's Park, they play the remix. They don't play the actual Bladed Racers, which is just crap. The remix sucks. I wish they played the proper Bladed Racers. I went down to Saudi Arabia and actually did play Bladed Racers there. They didn't. They played the actual version of it. I'm just thinking, why could we not do that? And as for your one coming home Newcastle, good one as well, but I think I do prefer Bladed Racers. Is your TikTok account active? Well, I do post me TikTok now and again, but I don't post much, to be honest. Obviously, I'm a YouTuber, not really a TikTok guy, but I think I posted about 6 times on it since my revival. I was on it a few years ago and I deleted all the videos and I kind of started again. So obviously I posted I think 6 times since I came back and the videos have done decently well, to be fair. I think obviously the annex got about 2 million views, which actually went viral. So I don't post much on it, but I have posted a few times now. I probably will try and come in once I get some more videos. Could Isaac take? No, I don't think so personally. Isaac has to play straight. He's not really a winger for me, so I personally don't think how he could stick him on the wing. I don't think he fits in the formation with Wilson in this team as well. It has to be one or the other. Unpopular opinion, but you think home Newcastle is appalling. I felt like it was since it was first played in the 90s. I suppose so. I'm not too fussed about it, to be honest. I do like playing Reds a lot more. I like Junior Turner's song, to be fair. Banks of the River Time, I actually think that's a good one. It gets you in the mood. Obviously, when the takeover happened, we played. I can't remember who it was now. I can't remember what song it was now, but I really like the takeover song. It was Sweet River. I know it's Sweet River. That was the one. That was a really good one. I liked that one a lot. I had a few good ones, to be fair. Obviously, was it Mick? Mick's and Maxwell songs and that team banger. So you got all sorts of ones like that. Evening, mate. Big game Monday against the Foxes. A certain years, Paul. Hope you're doing all right. It's good to see you again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Monday. I'll be getting myself down to Leicester, and it's hopefully going to be a great Boxing Day clash. Big match of football for both teams at both ends of the table. So I think obviously the relegation battle is really tasty as well. Leicester have started to get themselves out with a lot. I don't know what's happening now, but I feel Fabinho's been pushed over by a City player, so the players are starting to throw some handbags on the pitch. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that game, pal. I'm sure I'll see you there. It says, thank you so much for the £5 donation. Hi, Adam. Who's your favourite Beatle? I actually don't listen to the Beatles. I feel quite bad now because you've donated the £5. But I actually don't listen to the Beatles at all. I don't mind them, but I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like the most boring person. All the questions you've asked tonight, I've just given you like a really blunt or crap answer. So I'm sorry about that, but I actually don't listen to the Beatles, believe it or not. So I hope you don't like rescind your £5 there, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Force Ipswich Town, Adam. Again, not really got a strong opinion on one there, just a neutral one. Don't dislike you, but don't really like you either. And then I've been to Ipswich Town before. I didn't go to the away ground when I was in the championship. I was on holiday for that, I think, and obviously we lost 3-1, so didn't go too well. But yeah, I haven't got a bit like a strong opinion, really. So, Adam, do you think it'll be a flag display at Leeds? 100% war flag displays done at every game. I normally go on the day before and obviously help the displays go up because they do all sorts, really. So, I always go and help whenever I can. But one sec, guys. Jack Grealish is on the pitch now. He's on the ball currently. Obviously, fair play to Greenish. Obviously, I did like his apology to Almore. He came across quite sincere. He was apologetic. Obviously, came out and said, "Oh, I was drunk. I didn't mean to do it. Sorry." Yeah, I kind of like Greenish's response, to be honest. Anyway, Morris is on the ball now. Gets it across goal. City appealing for a pen. They've got a corner. It's kicked off quite a bit this game now. Both teams have really started going to each other now. Robinson's getting angry with the City player. One sec. Come on, go. Come on. Come here. Come here. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Sorry, this one's called Minnie here. Quickly get off the screen so you can see the cat. No, don't go anywhere. No. I was not really interested in the cat tonight. Let's just stand up. You love this here. I'm going to stand up for that one. I've got to stand up. Love the tune. I get back through so I can see my full body. Stand up. You love the tune. Yeah, I've got to stand up for that one. So what else we've got? Who's your favourite Newcastle player of all time? Probably Shearer. Got to be bad to go Shearer, haven't you? Again, set your opinion for something, by the way, in the game, but nothing's given, essentially. How many cats you got? Those two there. Obviously, you see a black and white cat in my videos, but that's actually a neighbour's cat. It's in its 20s now. It's a very old cat. It's been around a long time, and it's still kicking quite well, to be fair. But yeah, The black and white cat you see in my video, it's actually next door's cat. It's actually over 20 years old. So it's just crazy for a cat. Was this remember when I seen you after you came out of KFC? Well, obviously I don't remember the exact situation, but yeah, obviously I've seen a few people when I went to KFC. How much time left? We've got 9 minutes plus added time. Wayne Rudy's in the stands there. What's that? Your cat died. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Obviously, terrible news there. I'd be gutted when my cats go like that. I absolutely love them, but obviously I'm sorry to hear that. And I hope you're doing all right. Exactly. Even your neighbour's cat's supposed to black and white, of course. Would he start and would he find? No. There's a rumour that Paul don't retire at the end of the season. Haven't heard that rumour actually yet. No, I don't think he retire, to be honest. Yes, he loves the tune. He's been here his full career, but I still think he would just go to another team. We've got like a Middlesbrough, someone just in our local team. But anyway, Phil Foden tries to split it out wide. Kevin De Bruyne is on it. City, it's 4v4 at the minute for Man City. Burgos Costa Mares. Phil Foden's on it now. Liverpool intercepted it. Not happening. Liverpool pushing forward. Great tackle from Diaz. Not Diaz, that was Laporte. It's a good thing I'm not a commentator by now. It's Sucker. I'm just far behind this one. What was your first ever away game? Oh, I'll tell you a story about that. Well, first one was like Gates in a pre-season match. I'm not going to class down because it did me trouble for that. My first actual one was West Brom away. It was December 2015, I think it was. So that was on the Steve McLaren. We went down there on Boxing Day, might have been around about Christmas time. 1-0 lost, down Fletcher scores, McLaren football, just crap. First game there, just bad. It wasn't good at all. Just really, really poor. So yeah, I didn't start off too well, to be honest, James. Says my last cat died in July 2020. I still miss it, even though she was a pest. Yeah, it's just sad, and it's like that void just gone. This is the worst thing about having a pet, having to say goodbye to them. It's just really sad, and it's one of them ones. But the cats are lovely. Obviously, obviously, it sounds whole week. I was buying all one if you really want a cat. So yeah, it's one of them ones, but it's just sad. And I can't really see much more. It's obviously sorry to hear that, Tom. Force to potentially sell Max into some to free up funds and get new talent. Loving, but now Newcastle haven't really got a problem of freeing up funds at the minute because on the financial fair play we can spend a decent amount of money. Oh, really good bluff for being on the line there. But as I was saying there, save. Byron Newcastle, obviously journalists that came out and said, for example, the summer window they had £50 million to spend, but he spent £62 million in Isaac alone. So Newcastle can't spend more than what's being reported. Obviously, the club is not going to tell the journalists the exact amount of money they're going to spend because you're going to be telling our clubs at that point or plans, which is not what the club wants. So we can spend more than you think. So it's not a case of you're selling players to free up funds. It's obviously you want to sell players because you believe you want to upgrade on, or you just want to clear up some space. But Maxi, though, I think he's a game changer. When Maxi's playing well, he's one of your best players. He's a complete game changer on the pitch. I think he's someone that you do need at the club. No, he hasn't played a full 90-minute game since his injury against Wolves. He just hasn't got back in yet. He's had a bad injury. He's had a problem with his muscles. He's came back. He hasn't played a full 90-minute game yet. He's slowly adjusting back in. I think you need to give him to the end of the season. I think you need to be fair on him. I like Max a lot. I do like him a lot. But yeah, this is my thoughts on that. 1 sec, so. Happy Christmas, Adam. Hope 2023 will be great for you. Thank you, Joe. Hope you have a good Christmas as well and stay with everyone else here. I hope everyone has a good Christmas and a happy new year. And just know that Newcastle, we're on the up, boys. We are on the up. We are going places, I tell you. We are going places. One sec. Advice on how to get tickets to away games. Well, good luck, really. You need loyalty points now, and obviously you don't have loyalty points. You kind of can't get tickets. It's just, I don't know how you get tickets. You just can't really. You got to buy them off someone else if you can't get them from the loyalty points. So I can't really help you general effect, to be honest. Why are we still best winner for funds when we played Murphy and Fraser? Yeah, it's kind of true, to be fair. You seen it can be a ref in your new FIFA career mode? A ref? I'm pretty sure I haven't heard anything about that. I wanted you about that if you could do that. I swear you haven't beyond that. I've never heard anything about that. There's Turan competition with St Maximin's. I know St Maximin's got a very close relationship with Turan because Turan actually promotes St Maximin's Helios game on his social media pages. So those two talk a lot. Obviously, St Maximin texts and going, "Hello there, can you please promote my game?" So those two have a very close relationship, clearly like each other. And I think Newcastle want to push away for Turan. They've got a chance of him. He's having an amazing season as well. So keep an eye on him. I will say keep an eye on him. I think this season he's got about 20 goal contributions. I mean, this guy's quality, really quality player. So yeah, St Maximin's got a very good relationship with him. That's what I would say. Should under 18 be allowed in Prem games? If they get tackled in, it's a minor assault. I don't think tackling a footballer in a competitive game is a minor assault, to be honest. The way games just build up your points, sometimes it can mean going for less attractive games. True, but it's obviously the man at the minute where you can't even buy it because he got 0 points. It's just not happening at all. Did you hear when Nick Pope's last interview? He says he takes bubble baths as part of his match ritual. I haven't heard that one. I don't know if you're taking the mic or not, but listen, there's nothing wrong with a bubble bath. You know, Nick Pope likes his bubble baths. Look, I couldn't care if Nick Pope likes, I don't know, Nick Pope likes playing on the PlayStation. I don't care what he does. Nick Pope, as long as he plays well in games, I couldn't care what he does outside of it. So if he wants to play with his bubble baths, he wants his little rubber ducks in the bathtub or his powder or whatnot. I don't care. Listen, as long as he plays good on the pitch, I couldn't care less what Nick Pope does in his baths. So yeah, if he likes his bubble baths, then yeah, I mean, all right, that's all I can say, really. Happy Christmas, Adam from Edward. Thank you very much. I mean, happy. I don't think you mean to say happy birthday, but yeah, appreciate that. Anyway, for the City game, it's coming to the 88th minute. The game, obviously, 2 minutes left in added time, and that's it. You're in the last 8 of the Carabao Cup. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted them to go out, but as soon as the game, I was going to quickly pop to the toilet, have a 1 minute break, and I'm going to come back. And obviously, we've got the draw coming on very shortly. So exciting times, lads. Exciting times. But we'll see if Liverpool can find an equaliser at the end. Obviously, the draw will be delayed if Liverpool score an equaliser, as it will be a pen shootout. When's your birthday, P Dog? It was the 9th of December, so like just a couple weeks ago. Have you heard of Manchester City might be starting centre back versus Leeds next to bottom? And that sounds quite realistic, you know. I think I have heard that one. I think Murdad's foot this morning, you know, they've got Mike Ashley in the Leeds squad. I think he's came back for some more again the Leeds team. So I have heard that one. And Batty messaged St Maximin's to his Helios game as born. I've never heard that one. I don't know if I haven't heard anything about that one, to be honest. Speed at Newcastle. Oh, but I show speed. He's mad. Give me Man City. Jesus. City play ball tonight, man. I'm a bit scared of them. Best team, not Newcastle. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, my favourite team, that's not Newcastle. I've got no idea what you mean by that. But again, though, if any of you guys haven't smashed the like button yet, we're currently at 169. So obviously, if we get some more, that'd be great. It'll be 169. That is just typical, isn't it? But anyway, we're in the 89th minute now. I'm just double checking a couple of things on the social media. And we're going to get back on it. Hoping for 1, 2, 5 or 6 in the draw. I know Newcastle's 4 in the draw, but I actually don't know who those teams are. I'm going to assume they're the likes of Nottingham Forest, Charlton, Southampton, maybe Leicester, Wolves, those sort of teams. I'm going to assume they are. Just smash the like button for you. Thank you very much, pal. Prime Ben Alpha, Prime Maxi. You know, that's an interesting one. Ooh. That's tricky. That's actually quite tricky. Oh, that's actually tough. I genuinely don't know. I think Ben Arthur is probably better. I really don't know. I'm going to go Maxi, I guess. That's tough, mate. I genuinely can't pick between the two. Do you think Newcastle get top 4? Personally, for me, no. I think it's a bit too soon, lad. I think top 6 is realistic, but for example, you've got the likes of Manchester United, the team you support, of course, not in the top 4 yet. Yeah, expect teams like them to get themselves back into it. As well as that, Liverpool's still about 6th or 7th in the league, so we expect them to pull up. I think it's too soon for Newcastle. We keep playing well. I think we can give it a go, but ultimately, I think it's a bit too early for us. Yeah, Dan Burn, possibly Greg. Oh, of course he does. Of course he does. He loves his sausage roll, Dan Burn. He's some boy. Oh, he loves his sausage rolls. So says, come on, Charlton, get a good draw. You're a Charlton fan, are you? I mean, I'll be honest, for a Charlton fan, every draw is going to be good for you. It's a Premier League team. You probably prefer the away matches. You want to enjoy a stadium atmosphere, or you want the home matches where you actually got a chance of winning the game. So, be interesting. Botman of College G, Botman every day of the week. Obviously, College G, the captain, is an absolute legend, but Botman is just an absolute country mile better than College G at his prime. Prime Wilson or Prime Bar. That one's more interesting because Prime Bar for Newcastle was very good. That first half of the season he had in 2011-12, he scored about 16 goals in like about 16 games. So I mean, that guy's a joke. So that one's a bit trickier actually. Both Wilson and Bar like scoring their goals for Newcastle. So I don't know actually. That one's a bit harder. Both of them were really good in their prime. I think Rooney. I'll put Rooney over Aguero. You should do more live shows, Adam. I have to congratulate you on your channel and success. Well done, mate. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Rich, even. Now, the thing with my live streams is, obviously, I don't really know what live streams I could do. So the ones I kind of do are just the cup draws, really. So that's why I kind of not on too much. But when I do the cup draws, is why I'm on for quite a long time, is you have a chance to actually properly speak to us. That's what I'm on to you. Hi from Malaysia, 5:50 in the morning here. I hope you meet you soon. I always enjoy your shows. Thank you so much, Derek. Appreciate it. Obviously, I'm more happy to meet anyone. So if you ever get a chance to come to Newcastle, I'm more happy to meet you. But yeah, support's crazy at the club at the minute. It's only going to get better and better from here. What name's the back of your shirt? I think I got Botman on tonight. Is it Botman? I can't actually see. That's a Botman tonight. Yeah, it is. I've got a Botman on tonight. So I've got Mr. Swin. Wilson Cisse. Oh, Prime Cisse is probably the best I've ever seen. Prime Patrick Cisse is a joke. That guy is just on another level. Oh, no, that's actually a really hard one. City are about to get through. It's currently 93rd minute by this. 60 seconds remain. 3-2 City. Liverpool are going to push for an equaliser now, but it's going to be one last effort. Naby Keita's on the ball. Loses it. He's completely lost it. So not ideal. What time's the draw on? So currently, obviously, the City game's about to end. It's normally about 20-25 minutes after the game. So they do it sort of post-match build up for the draw, and then they do the draw. So not too much longer. Obviously, when the draw comes out, I'm going to tell everyone who gets who in the draw. I'm watching it live. I'm going to tell you all live. Obviously, it's the point of the stream. Have you entered the... I didn't know what fruit that is. Adam Payne, I see you know it. Hello from Kuwait. Hello there. Do you think Blackburn will go up? Obviously, the championship's crazy at the minute. There's about 16 teams that can go at the minute. It's so competitive in the playoff section. So it's the last kick of the game now. The referee's about to blow the whistle. Has Manchester City done it? 94th minute now, the referee hasn't blown it. He should be blowing it by now. How's the referee not blowing this? It literally is full time. He's blowing it now. Manchester City have won 3-2. They go into the last day of the Carabao Cup. Very good game of football, that, by the way. Really highly competitive. Both teams went for it, but Man City in the end have made their way into the last day of the Carabao Cup. Liverpool are out. Both Manchester teams are in it. For Newcastle, they're probably the two hardest games. So you've got those two, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Leicester, Charlton and Southampton, the final 8 teams in the competition. So it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. I'm going to quickly go to the toy now, have about a 1 minute break. I'm going to come back and the draw's moments away, but I'll be literally just 1 minute, guys. Any questions, put them down below. Right, I'm back. Hope you enjoyed watching my cats for a minute there. But yes, full time, Man City have won 3-2. I'm going to start reading through some of your comments now. I've had my toilet break. And Peace Legend, thank you there. We get towards the bottom. Jeez, there's a lot of yous now, by this. It's going to be quite hard to read your comments out, but there's obviously a lot of yous now. I think Newcastle get relegated. Does anyone else? Jeez, get some good money for that. He put Newcastle on to go down. But yeah, Man City have just won there literally a couple minutes ago. Better wash your hands, Adam. I haven't actually. That's a good shot. I haven't done that, unfortunately. That's very unhygienic of me. Apologies. It's his prime Cypher, prime Jimmy Sav. I mean, I haven't heard that one yet. That's quite an interesting comparison there. Adam, are you single? Well, I mean, is that a question? You should know the answer to that one. You should know the answer to that. Where's it being shown? Here. That's kind of why I've got the live stream on, lads. Let's get Charlton. They look terrible. Easy game for the next round. I mean, it's a bit harsh on Charlton. I mean, they're on the last day of the Carabao Cup. They've obviously got to win a bunch of games to get here. I mean, they're the only team not in the Premier League left in it. So I think everyone wants Charlton, to be honest. But no, you can't judge them off. Like anyone can win the cup game. Cup games are quite unpredictable. I think we say they look terrible. It's a bit harsh on them. I mean, they're not that bad. Up the chart and got Wolves away. What Wolves away do you? Actually, first off, for anyone in the stream now, I'm going to ask a question while we're waiting for the draw. So, first off, tell me what team you support. So, who are you wanting in the draw tonight? And so, yeah, what team do you support and who do you want to play in the last day of the Carabao Cup? So, stick them down below. Obviously, I'm a Newcastle fan. Yeah, I would like Charlton away. I've never been to Charlton away before. I want to go to their grounds. That's what I'm going to go for personally. So, that's my ask. Let's see what you guys want. So, a Man U fan, you want Charlton at home. Okay, fair enough. So, I'm going to assume you're a Newcastle fan. You want any team at home, even Manchester City. I want the Mags to get City at home. Fair enough. A lot of people want the Man City for Newcastle fans. I mean, I tell you what, City looked very good tonight. City looked great against Liverpool. Looked great going forward. Against Liverpool, you're starting Mahrez, you're starting Gundogan, you're starting Haaland, De Bruyne. You really want that at St James's Park. I'm telling you now, that's a very hard game, but on the flip side, though, for Newcastle, if you beat Manchester City, you've got a good chance of winning the full thing. So it's kind of how you look at it. So Newcastle fan, you want Charlton. So Man United, you want Notts. You want Nottingham Forest, yeah, sure thing. So you're a Wolves fan, you want Southampton away. Fair enough. Newcastle, you want Southampton at home. You want a Manchester derby. Okay. So we've got Newcastle versus Charlton here. Charlton fan, you want anyone at home. Fair enough. What else we got? So Southampton fan wants Wolves. And what time's the draw? It'll be about 15, 20 minutes or so. So the game should end for Man City now. They'll do their build-up afterwards. Well, obviously, in the EFL, it'll just take forever. They'll sort of do the build-up for the draw and then they announce it. So the time's about 10 o'clock now. It'll come out about 20 past, 25 minutes past. So what's it on live? It's on Sky, but obviously I'm here to tell you the draw. So I've got it on live here. That's kind of the point of this live stream. So yeah, I'm going to tell you the draw as soon as it comes out. So Southampton versus Charlton, that's the draw you want. So yeah, we've got the elephants playing with there. Actually, I'll do it that way. Listen, this is a superstition. I'm going to touch that paint on the wall. If I touch the paint, we're going to get Charlton in the next round. So let's see the superstition works. So please give us Charlton Athletic in the next round. So let's see if that works. Let's see if that superstition works. But yeah, Manchester derby. Well, I really want the Manchester derby because, I mean, again, I know a big team's going out of those two to get each other. So I think it's best for everyone that's not a Manchester team in the Carabao Cup for those two to get each other. Let's have a Manchester derby and the cup's up for grabs. It is going to be up for grabs. How late is the draw, Adam? Still about 20 minutes or so. Oh, come on. But anyway, there's obviously 1,300 watching at the minute. So any guys on YouTube channel, make sure to get down there and smash a like button. Of course, every single cup draw will always be on the channel, sort of getting the live streams on. So in general, obviously, if you guys like Newcastle United, then that's kind of what my content's about, really. I'm just plugging myself up there. And as well as that, if anyone can smash a like button, one code on 224. But back on topic now, read for some more of the comments. So again, for people that are coming into the stream now, let me know what team you support and who you want to play in the next round of the Carabao Cup. So Newcastle fan here, I want Charlton away. So that's kind of my prediction there. So yeah, Southampton versus City home. So you're Southampton fan, you want City. Ooh. So Forest, you want Southampton at home. So what teams are left? So we've got Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle, Charlton, Nottingham Forest, Leicester, Southampton, and Wolves. The last 8. What's the draw? It's on Sky, but obviously my live stream is here to show you the draw first time, so I won't tell you as soon as it comes out. Devastated, I want to smash Liverpool over. Obviously, I'd rather have Liverpool the last 8 than City because City's squad depth's crazy. City's second-tier team is still probably enough on paper to beat more or less every team in the Carabao Cup. It's just crazy how good that team is. So I kind of wanted them to go out tonight, but it hasn't happened. City have made it through quite a good performance against Liverpool as well. Charlton versus Wolves, that's an interesting one. Well, types of draws Saudi Arabia, guys. So obviously 3 hours ahead now, so 1 a.m. Well, obviously 10 over here. It'll be about 1:20 a.m. Sorry, the actual draw. Come on. So about 20 minutes time. Charlton beat Man City. Charlton will win if they play Manchester City. Imagine that. I'll be such a mad upset. Adam Houser being known by most Toon fans as a change of life. Well, yeah, obviously that's a great feeling. Thanks so much for that. Yes, I want the Manchester derby. That is ideal for Newcastle and every other team in the Carabao Cup when those two get each other. Wolves versus Charlton. Come on, Wolves. That'll be an interesting one, actually. Toon fan, yeah, I fancy Forest away. Yes, I want Forest away. I've never beaten that ground before. 100%. 100%. Do not write Charlton off that order. It'll come here for a fight. 100%. Is that 10:30? More or less that time. It will be around that time. Adam, will you ever come to Bangladesh? No, to be honest. I haven't really got any reason to go to Bangladesh. Man U versus Charlton. Nice one. That'll be a canny one for Charlton fans to go on Man United away. Hi, Mr. G. Hello there. Adam, I'm not a VIP of anyway. I'm not a VIP at all. I want Charlton home up the TM. Yes, up the TM indeed. Come to Kenya. To be fair, you probably would go to Kenya. You've got stuff like the Masai Mara there. I've got quite a lot in Kenya, so that's probably one I might give a go one day. What time does it start? What time you mean? About 10:30. Obviously, I'm going to stop answering that question now because loads are going to keep asking, but it will be around about 10:30. The game's just finished now. They're doing their build-up after the game. It's still taking a little while, but of course, that's why my live stream. See, I'm going to tell you the draw as soon as it comes out. Newcastle, fingers crossed we get a nice draw today. Not City. Anyone but City. Newcastle are the best away fans I've heard at Leicester anyway. Yeah, Newcastle away fans are amazing. Have you ever been to Wolves versus Newcastle? I've been 3 times. I've been this season, of course, the 1-1 draw. I've been for the 1-0 win to Newcastle in the Championship season. I've been for the 2-1 loss last year, where it was Mike Ashley's last ever game at Newcastle before selling the club. So, yeah, that was a huge one. If you could interview any footballer who would be Messi every day of the week, you would pick Messi, just the GOAT. I love the content from BG. How's BG? Are you about me? I don't know if I'm a BG. Like, Newcastle v Man U. Man U suggests probably a good game, like 100%. But still, for me, I'm a bit nervous. I kind of don't want these sort of teams straight away. Charlton away or two, I don't mind either. And then obviously one of the other teams are sort of Premier League teams I don't mind. Just as long as it's not any of the Manchester teams. Just a second, just do a check and everything. But again, if any of you guys are new to the channel, like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Appreciate all the support. So the coach just going for the match facts now in the Man City Liverpool game. So they're just talking about that in the studio. So it's still be a little bit of time yet. But of course, once I see the balls getting set up, I'll let you know straight away. But back to some of the comments. So any comments you got, make sure to put them down below. Love a trip to Wembley again. Be a long time. Be a very long time. Newcastle have not been in the cup final in my lifetime. 1999 was the last time they'll be in the cup final. I was born in 2000, so it wasn't ideal. This is a massive love for Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much for the 10 Saudi Arabian, what are called, rubies. Obviously, I do remember the currency now when I was there. So that's about £2 in the UK. I remember the currency. It's about 5 times the UK currency. So I have remembered that now. But thank you so much. Obviously, I love being over in Saudi 2 weeks ago. 1 sec, so I get through some of these comments. So Wolves v Man U would be really interesting. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all the games that'll be interesting, to be honest, especially this far into the Carabao Cup. I've seen this one, yeah. So Southampton away nailed on 640-mile round trip for us in a weeknight. I'll be honest, I actually don't mind Southampton away. I actually think it's a very good away game. Obviously, I go down the train. I'll be back in the boat again. I went down the boat a couple of months ago for the Southampton match. I was in the Yankers boat as well, the cricket stadium, that hotel. I actually like Southampton away. I think it's a really good one to go to. Obviously, that's not ideal for people travelling down there and go back home, but I stay over anyway, so I don't really mind it so much. I actually think it's a good away game. But yes, I've got a sneaky feeling it is going to be Southampton away. Merry Christmas, Paul. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. I get the Christmas tree out for you, yeah. Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a great Christmas and a Happy New Year, no matter what team you support. But anyway, Riyad Mahrez is doing his post-match interview now, so that's still going to be a bit of time yet before they even start talking about the build-up. So, got to be patient, but it'll be on the next 20 minutes or so. A lot of Newcastle fans want. I think everyone's charting there. Everyone wants to see it happen. Well, then we've got a Southampton fan here. So I'd love to see Saints versus Newcastle. Yeah, obviously, Newcastle won their 4-1 last month, so I'm quite confident if we do get them again. Let me see what happens, so. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Adam Peasley, Boxing Day. Yes, Leicester away on Boxing Day. I love away game. Newcastle beat Charlton. So, yeah, obviously, Charlton going to St James's Park will be a really big game for you, so I'm sure you'll love that one. What else we got here? Newcastle v Wolves. What other fixtures play? I'm not too sure, actually. That's a good question, actually. Well, I know the final is the 26th of February, so you got to have the quarters and the semis before that, really. So, you imagine the semis will be the start of February, and that means that the last 8 will be probably middle of January, I would say. If I'm correct in saying that, is my logic good there? I believe it would be middle of January. But anyway, then, we're in the studio now, Bigger Richards, all just talking about the game, so we're still living more time. What else you got? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I feel like we can win against anyone on a good day, so I'm not too scared unless it's past City. Fair enough, yeah. I do agree with that. Is it a 9th or 10th of January? Okay, that's awesome. 9th or 10th of January, fair enough. So, for Newcastle fixtures-wise, we've got Sheffield Wednesday, about the 7th in it. We've got them on the Saturday, so it'll be the Carabao Cup on the weekdays, so 2 back-to-back cup games. That's quite exciting. It depends who we get. Oh, that means actually, let's say Newcastle get an away game tonight. That means we've got Arsenal away, Sheffield Wednesday away, then another away game in a space of 7 days. So that may be a week long holiday for me down the country. I might just stay down for the full week. So we'll see what happens. But okay, thank you for letting me know on that. Hello, Terry. Right. Yes, I really hope that happens. That's very good for everyone in the Carabao Cup or in the Manchester teams. If we get those two against each other, one of the big teams is going out, and it gives everyone an actual winning chance of the Carabao Cup. So I'm hoping for that one just to make it very interesting. What else we got here? So again, predictions. There's still a lot more people coming to the stream now. So let me know what team you support. Put down there in the comments who you want to play tonight or who you want to draw tonight. Sorry. For me, as I said before, Charlton away, hopefully. What's your cat's name? So that one there's Miriam, that one over there's Lola. So, but they're both sisters, but they don't really like each other, to be honest. I'll be cat, thank you. That one's just enjoying its kip there. I tell you what, though, if you get some good draws tonight, they might not be asleep for much longer, so I might accidentally wake them up. Adam is doing draw live in the stream. Yes, there you are. That's exactly it. So if you want to watch it on Sky Sports, I'm literally here to tell you the draw doors. That's okay. If you can't hear anywhere else, I can tell you it myself. Warzone stand up. My Warzone through and through. But Charlton City, that'll be interesting. The draw hasn't been started yet. Make a Richard just talk about the game. So still a little bit longer. Just be patient. It'll come on shortly. Obviously, as soon as it comes out, I'll tell you the draw. Merry Christmas, Adam. Thank you very much, Walter Light. Appreciate that. Are Wolves staying up? Oh, the relegation battle is very interesting because at the minute it's like 6 or 7 teams. Any of them can go down. So at the minute it's not too good for Wolves, but all it takes is a couple of wins and you're straight back out the bottom 3. So really tight at the bottom, very interesting. I'm not sure on Wolves, to be honest, but they just hit 2,000 people in the street at this. That's mental, by the way. So if you guys are new around here, make sure to smash the like button. Obviously, subscribe as well. The draw's on shortly. I just talked about the Man City game, so it's like the build up for the draw. So just be patient. It'll come on shortly, and obviously I'm here to tell you the draw. Adam Peter Master, what do you think we should do with Eddie Anderson? Keep a hold of him for now. If he's not getting the game time required, yes, I probably would loan him out again, but he's still very young. He's not a current player, and he's someone that's going to get better over time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So get through some more comments. What do you want for Christmas? Ooh, probably a new Xbox. I've got the Xbox One. Probably want a new one of that. Maybe some wine as well. I like my wine, so probably some wine in it. An Xbox, so probably that, to be honest. But I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I don't have anything like a Christmas wish. I just get what I'm given, really. I'm a bit bored, to be honest. I don't put anything down. City v Newcastle. No, please not. City looked very good tonight against Liverpool. Looked great going forward. Even Liverpool, to be fair, had a lot of chances to come back in the game. They played well themselves, but City are just different class. They look brilliant like City, so don't want them at all. Very good team. I like that confidence from the Man U fan. They want City. They want the derby. That's good. I hope we get the derby. I hope we do get it. Yeah, that's good. Would you want Messi in the Prem? Do you think it's good for his career or is it unfair? No. Obviously, thanks for City. Yeah. I guess I could say it's unfair with that team. I mean, Messi's playing with Mbappe now. Mbappe was a joke in the World Cup. So, I mean, he's already playing with Mbappe and Neymar. So I think his team's already unfair. So I think with City, it's just, I mean, it's unfair no matter what, to be honest. So I think his PSG team's already a joke. So I don't think it makes much of a difference in the Prem. But obviously, that means if you played against Newcastle, so that'd be a bit scary. Wolves should win the Carabao Cup. That'll be an interesting one. Wolves, obviously, they were quite close in the FA Cup a few years ago, but surprisingly lost to Watford, and obviously Watford got bad in the final against City. So that was the one Wolves probably should have got at least the final of. That was probably a bit of a missed opportunity for them. And I appreciate Jack Bob. I will not be getting my penis out in the stream. What else we got? Yeah, Nottingham Forest away is tricky at Leicester. Wolves are no mugs. Yeah, I mean, all the teams left in it, no matter who it is going to be a tricky game for Newcastle. Can't take them seriously at all. How old are your cats? I think they're around 6, 7. Not too old for a cat. It's obviously adult age, but not too bad. And so I'm going to quickly go grab the cat. What do you want? Oh, I already answered that one. So at the minute, they're still going for the City game. The coach is showing Salah's go on the replays. I'm going to quickly grab the cat and see if she wants to come over. Come on, go. Come here. Come here. Look at this. Look at this beast. It's the beast. It's Laura the cat here. Hi. Hello. What's he doing? I don't think she's too interested. No, she's not interested. So not long now. I've got Newcastle chants in the chat here. But yeah, no prediction as well, actually, for you guys. Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? Of course, Arsenal. I've got a decent margin at the top in a minute, but you know, Manchester City, they're going to continue to press and chase down that title. But who do you think is actually going to win the league? You call my cat ugly? Nah, you're getting banned for that. What were you? You're getting banned for that. We'll not be having you call my cat ugly. You're getting put in a timeout. Listen, Adam. You're going in a timeout corner. You're going to learn your lesson. I can't believe you call my cat ugly. That's actually annoyed me. Do you think City's going to win the league? Like Katie? Who do you think is going to win the league? Again, they're still going through the Manchester City goals at the minute. City, Leicester City. I don't think they'll win the league, to be honest. Come on, the team, yeah. City, you think they'll finish 3rd or 4th in the league? Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting one. The cats look quite nice. Thank you very much. I think Laura's done off now. She wasn't happy I picked her up before. It's a bit of a mood. And that one's obviously asleep, so I'm not going to wake her up. Come on, son. And sorry, I didn't mean to laugh there. Is a cat the Georgia? Of course it is. You put 17 in Newcastle, win it, fair enough. I don't know what the odds are on that. Couldn't be too much. But again, if any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We've got about 2,400 in the chat, which is mad. But yeah, they're still going for the City goals, so not too much longer. But obviously, it's still taking a while. As well as that, if anyone can smash a like button, we're currently on 341. So back on topic now, they're still commentating through the game. I told you it takes a while. They'll take a sweet time with this. Because obviously the more people that go into Skies, the more money they're going to make in general. So it's one of them ones. What's your favourite video game? I've been playing a lot of Rocket League at the minute. I've been getting into it quite a bit. I'm not a very good player, to be honest, but you know, I'm a good team player. I've got a good cohesion with my players. And I mean, we pick up some dubs. We do win some games. I've been playing a bit of Warzone as well. I've been in the game chat on Warzone, trying to lie to the opposition players and put them off. You know, I'm a really tactical player. I see how I do it. For some what Felix the Villa, Joe Felix Aston Villa, you on about? Oh, listen, I want to kiss all you on the ground here. There's no chance in hell that Joe Felix is going to Villa. Listen, there's more chance of me going to space. It's not happening at all. It's actually daydream, man. You think Joe Felix could go to Villa? There's no chance in hell. Do you play FIFA? I haven't played FIFA much this year, to be honest. Haven't played it much this year. One of them ones where I don't know. I just haven't really enjoyed it, to be honest. But Cody, Andy Robertson's doing an interview after the game now. There's still going on about this game. Obviously, he didn't have a particularly great game. I think for Mahrez's goal, especially Robertson gave him far too much space. It's really salty from him. Should close him down a lot more. Alan P loves a tash on. Yes, I know, Katie. They're all there. What would you do if Newcastle win the Carabao Cup? Oh, listen, I would not be alive if Newcastle win the Carabao Cup. I'm telling you now, I would not go back to the hotel after the game. I'd just be out all night long. And then you have the presentation back in Newcastle a couple of days later. My God, I would not survive. I would just be doing all sorts of just mad stuff. Obviously, there's no better feeling in the world. I'd love to know the feeling of winning the trophy in my lifetime. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm confident under this new ownership. And obviously, the team at the minute, it's a pretty good team. So hopefully, a couple of years' time it happens. My cat's in a bit of a mood for me now for picking up before. I didn't like that, I don't think. No good. I've lost this trust. Let's just see. What would it be like if Newcastle won the Champions League? Oh, just don't even get me started on that. I wouldn't even know what to do about that. So, what time's the draw? It's on shortly. Robertson's still doing his interview, by the way, so it's still going to be a little while yet. I haven't even got through the build-up yet for the draw, so it's just taking its sweet time. But obviously, that's the point of this live stream. I'm here, but you had to tell you the draw once it comes out. Your cat wants to go outside. It's not going outside. It's not going outside. I can't be also getting back in later, so it's staying in now. It's an indoor cat tonight. Someone tell me to hit the griddy there. Hit the grid. Listen, if Newcastle draw Charlton tonight in the cup, I actually would have hit the griddy because I'll be buzzing about that. I hit the griddy if we get Charlton tonight. That's a deal. Would you swap Alan Wall for Grealish? Or obviously, we're going to have loads of people sort of piping up about this. I like Jack Grealish, by the way. If any City fans that are here, I actually like Grealish's apology. I thought it was really sincere. Came across well. Got no issue with him whatsoever. Obviously, he's intoxicated. Everyone does stupid things in the drunk, of course they do. So I've got no issue with him whatsoever. I thought his apology was great. But would I swap Alan for Grealish? No, to be honest. I think Alan had an amazing season. Obviously, he scored 9 in the Premier League so far. And I think in all his friendly matches, etc., the guy's got about 15 or something. I mean, this guy's a joke. He's been so good. Do you like sprouts at Christmas dinner? No, Andy, I do not. I'm not a sprout guy. So we're back in the studio at the minute. They're still talking about the Man City game. They're just non-stop. Do I regret that? No, I don't regret it, to be honest, because if I was sober, I would probably say the same thing, to be honest, because it was just a pile of crap. TV wasn't on during the game. It was just a nightmare. Was this? Zero context here. The screen record on. Listen, I tell you now, we get chalked in the cup. I hit the griddy, so you'll be able to see that live. Can I shave your tash? Well, listen, Katie, you want to shave the tash, and you know what to find me. You know what to find me in the DMs. Forcing Charlton winning. Charlton winning. What, beating Brighton? I'm glad they won, and I'm glad it's a different team. And for the most part, with the exception of Charlton, all the favourites won. So I'm glad there's someone different winning the game. It's good. It makes it more exciting. Obviously, I want Charlton away, so fingers crossed what happens. This is Jurgen Klopp. Oh, lucky lad. Lucky lad. This is he's put Nottingham Forest now. Oh, he can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that. So yeah, again, if anyone's just came to the stream now, the draw is on very shortly. If you're new to the channel, obviously I do a live stream for every single round of both cups really. So if you want to get down there, hit that subscribe button. Of course, for the games themselves, I'm always at Newcastle matches, so there's plenty of content surrounding that. So it's a bit of a plug towards myself there. We're currently on just under 400 likes, so obviously I need to smash the like button. I appreciate it. I agree with that. I agree with that, George. I avoid both the Manchester teams and we are fine. So yeah, it's one of them ones really. We got Bruno in the middle. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Charlton away be good. Yes, I really want Charlton away. I'm just one of them ones where I'm a massive ground hopper. I want to go to all the different grounds with Newcastle. So yes, I do want that one. It's currently an advert break now, so I assume after this advert break it will come on. If not, we're going to still talk utter crap for another 10 minutes. So I think it's on after this advert break, so it's very shortly. If not, it's about 10 minutes or so. So it's not too long. Obviously, I know you guys are getting a bit angsty waiting for the draw. Listen, I'm telling you now, though. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good draw. Jeez. You guys are pissed. Look at that, man. He's trying. I mean, I can't fault Lewis. That's a good lad there. That's a good lad there trying to get it done. From one top shagger to another guy. That's good. That's good. But listen, lad, I probably recommend you not be that straight up with people. This is one. Callum Wilson at Angle 1. Obviously, Angle 1 to go this season. He absolutely goat. Where do you watch it? It's on Sky, but obviously that's kind of the point of my live stream. You got to tell you the draw. Yes, I really hope that happens. Obviously, as a Manchester United fan, you don't want them, but that makes it doable for everyone else in the tournament. That game, if that happens, both Manchester teams play each other, makes the cup very interesting. So I hope that happens, but obviously I know in your case you don't want it to happen. What else we got here? Isaac or Wilson. You can't really judge those two because Isaac's played 3 games and got injured, so you can't really compare it to Wilson because I haven't even seen the guy play yet. So it's one of them ones. Would you take to buy at Newcastle? Yes, I would. I like to buy a lot. Are you regular at the Wonder Bar? Yes, I am. Do you rate? Yes, I'm at 100%. I do 100%. I see a lot of Newcastle fans criticise him, but I mean, he hasn't been match fit in months, so I mean, you've got to give the guy some leeway. He's barely played. But yeah, we're just under 3,000 at the minute. The draw's on short. It's currently an advert break. Not too long now. Oh, that's quite an interesting question there. Where was it? Thoughts on Salt Beer? Obviously, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down below on him. Of course, World Cup final. Odyssey, I win the trophy. I mean, this guy who obviously puts his salt in the steak and then sells the steak for like $2,000 or something. I mean, this guy comes out, he starts biting people's World Cup medal, he starts touching the trophy. I mean, it's just been a complete pest on the pitch. Really, a really big pest. So yeah, obviously just look at a massive dick really, didn't he? That wasn't ideal. Forza Wars on High Street, cracking Mark, to be honest. I'm not at my nana's, Kate. You're going to stop with this. This isn't a dining room. This is not my nana's house. It's not my nana's apartment or flat or whatnot. Listen, Kate, this is just a dining room. I've got cats down here. I've got Christmas decorations up. Look, watch this. I've got my Christmas tree here. This is just a festive mood. But it's still an advert break, by the way, for those who are wondering about the draw. It's still sweet time at the minute. There is nobody looking through a window. Stop this. Hi, Maguire or Messi. Or just Maguire, of course. You know, you got to pick the GOAT Maguire. I actually think Maguire had a good World Cup. No, being serious, I actually think Maguire had a good World Cup. I know a lot of people dig into him, but I actually think some it's a bit harsh. Yes, I think he has been a bit crap for Man U, but he had a good World Cup. Seen it won the bar and showed you the video of me commenting one of those videos in the bar and you can smash it. Thank you very much, Carl. Appreciate that. The adverts are still on. My God, they must be making a fortune of these adverts. It's been on about 5 minutes. How the adverts still on? They must be making a killing from this money here. Aaron Johnson is up your window. Okay. I don't care who the tune gets. We are good enough to compete and push anyone all the way. Come on the tune. Yep, come on the tune, James. I love that. So yeah, okay, we're back on Sky now with the adverts of over. They're showing the Liverpool players disappointed now. They're still going on about the Liverpool game at the minute. There's no spider in this house. He's putting on there. Leicester, fair enough. Phil Jones or Pele. I never thought I'd say those two in the same sentence, to be honest. Animate, what boys do you go to? Well, I'm not reading much to keep my head sorted. Oh my God, Klopp's doing an interview. They're still going on. Get the cup draw on. The cup draw is not on yet. Klopp's doing an interview. You've lost the game. Oh, they're still not even got into the build-up yet. This is ridiculous. Klopp's doing his pre-match interview. They've lost 3-2, and they're still talking about Liverpool. They're not even in the tournament anymore. Get the cup draw on. Oh my God. Rashford are number one. Now, obviously, I'm going to be biased to say Rashford's been quality this season. Though Rashford is what a goal he scored yesterday. I mean, Almond scored 9 goals in the Premier League, so it sounds. Obviously, you say that last season, it sounds bloody stupid, but now 9 goals in the Premier League is no joke. He scored about 6 in a row or something stupid like that. Oh, he's mad over. Do you know what? Okay, bye. Obviously, do you know what? That was not even a comparison. Maguire out of one. Haaland or Sam Hoskins. I mean, we're getting some quite interesting ones here. So start bench style Botman, Bruno, Pope. You start Botman, bench Bruno, Sal, Pope. That's probably the 3 that are going. I think Botman's been our most important one this season. Yeah, still a Klopp interview at the minute. This is just taking the biscuit here. But again, just to plug myself quickly, for anyone that's just came to the stream now, I do a cup draw stream for every single round, so make sure to get down there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Obviously, in terms of likes as well, 450. I mean, we've got currently got 3,200 people in here, which is just mental. So yeah, Klopp's doing his interview. They still haven't got the draw on yet. It'll come on short. You just got to be patient. Patient is a virtue, as Murdad himself would say. City or United? Who do I prefer? I probably prefer City. I just enjoy the City players more, like Haaland, De Bruyne. You just enjoy to watch, aren't they? So I probably do prefer Man City to just got far superior players and they're just better to watch. So I'll probably pick that one then. For Newcastle anyway, of course, Newcastle have that history of Man U when Cantona scored 96 and cost us the title. So it's obviously we have a bit of history of Man U, but I prefer City in general. I just think they're better to watch. Sigerson at Alan Johnson. Oh dear. Maguire, Alan Shearer. We're just getting all sorts of mental comments now. Oh my God, Petty has just died. I don't think Petty's just died. I would have heard it on my social media by now. Obviously, I know he's in really bad condition. He's not going to make it much longer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still alive at the minute. Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe is an absolute joke at the World Cup. He is the future. He is literally the future. Can you give a shout out to my dead dog? He died. Well, a shout out to your. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your dead dog, but I don't know why you wanted to shout it out. I did not mean to laugh there. I'm really sorry. I actually feel like a massive dick now. Sorry. I would never laugh at that. I've just completely lost my composure. Your message there. I actually look like a terrible person now. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to laugh. But it's got Adam Johnson or Jimmy Savile. Oh dear. I actually feel like a massive dick now. I'm so sorry for laughing. Everyone's putting out. I swear Petty is not dead. I'm typing Petty on Twitter. I'm actually going to type it in now. He's got his look in here. So yeah, Klopp's still doing his interview. Guardiola hasn't even done his interview yet, but it's still haven't done Guardiola yet. He's not. Petty is not dead, man. Everyone knows he's in critical condition. Petty is not dead. He's still in critical condition. Oh, rest in peace, CR7. I mean, stop putting Petty in the chat. Let's just keep down your Pete Graves. That's an interesting actually. I'll probably prefer Keith Downey. Obviously, I'm interacting more with him. Can you shout out my 96-year-old granny? Well, Emma, listen. Emma's granny, I hope you're doing well. I hope you can hear me all right. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. There's a little shout out for you. Stop putting Petty in the chat, man. Petty's not dead. He's not dead. But anyway, Klopp is still doing his interview. This is a joke. Anyway, they are making a fortune in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, they're making so much money from all this advertising and all this dragging on the show even longer. They haven't even got Pep Guardiola on yet. So Klopp's just finished there. We've just finished with Jurgen Klopp. Kabaya, Sim Maxman I'll go for, but Kabaya's a legend as well. Shout out to your Nana's house. Kate, this is not my Nana's house. How many times have I got to tell you this is not my Nana's house? My first Newcastle game was in 2011 where we had Arsenal at home, 0-0. Fabinho got sent off because he tried, Joey Bolton pretty much had a fight with him and he had like a little headbutt. He got sent off for it. So yeah, it was an exciting game. Arsenal, to be fair, that season finished third, Newcastle finished fifth, so it was actually quite a good 0-0 draw. RIP Astrid Wet. Yeah, I take it nobody's dead. I've got a lot of RIPs in the chat there. Everyone is still alive as far as I'm aware. Well, obviously there's somebody in the world that's just died right now, so rest in peace to anyone that's died a couple of seconds ago. But as far as I'm aware, there's nobody ever that's dead. Is that cat dead? RIP cat. No, it's just chilling there. I'm going to see you want to come over. Actually, you want to come over? Oh, so I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, yeah. Who's a good girl? Look at this. Come on, girl. So I see the cat wants to actually come over. We get some more comments on the stream. Oh, the cat's on interested now. He's not interested at all. It's back on there. No, he's not happy there. They're still speaking in the studio, by the way. So Micah Richards currently talking. We've got 3,800 people in the chat waiting for the stream. They're still talking. It's not on yet. They're still talking about this City game. So again, just to plug myself, because so many people are popping in. Anyone is new, I do a stream for every single cup round, so make sure stick around as well as that. We've got all sorts on for the Newcastle United content as well. And finally, we are currently on 515 likes, so obviously we can get some more likes. That'd be great. Got a donation? Yeah, I'm at Osborne's with Huntley, £1.79 donation by Jamie. Thank you so much. Appreciate the donation. Evening, Adam. Can I kick your cat? No. RIP Rock. Clopford the Rock's just died. I mean, can we stop talking about dead people? Nobody's dead. Can we stop with the RIP in the chat, please? I mean, the only thing we should be RIP is Liverpool because they're out the Carabao Cup. But other than that, really, we shouldn't be RIP anything in the chat. That's a good one, actually. RIP Sunderland fans and the chat has got nothing else to do. That's a good shout. That's a good shout, actually. But other than that, really, we shouldn't be RIP in anything. Maybe RIP to my Tash. I'm going to be shaving that in the morning, actually. So RIP to that. I'm getting a lot of Adam Johnson and Sigerson comments as well. Can we not get any nonce comments in the chat, please? Jamie Carroll, guys, is turned it all of a sudden now. He's in the studio. He's just talking about the game as well. My God. They still haven't got the stream on yet. They still haven't got it on yet. Hi, Adam. Shout out to my mum. She loves the tomb. Her name is Laureen. I've pronounced that right. Thanks, Adam. Well, appreciate it. Hello there. Hope you enjoyed the channel. Thank you so much. Listen, Newcastle, we're on the up. So take care. Have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much. RIP show call. Can we stop with the RIPs? Nobody is dead. Do you do watch alongs? No, I don't, because I'm at every single Newcastle game. I'm always at the games, so obviously I'm doing my vlogs at the game. At the minute now, they're showing Kevin De Bruyne's performance. They're still not done with the City game. My God, they're still talking about the City game. This is ridiculous. £15 for Edith Norwood. I have no idea how much we might spend that painting. I've got no idea. Both my cats are my cat's sleeping there underneath the painting, but I don't actually know how much it cost. That's just, hey Adam, hello there, Jay, right? Not bad at all, not bad at all. So what else we got? So obviously it's going to be United versus City. I kind of hope so, James, to be honest. That's very interesting if those two get each one. The cup draw makes it very interesting for the other teams. So they're still talking about Kevin De Bruyne's performance. I mean, he is a joke, don't get me wrong, but please just get them draw one. There's so many people eagerly waiting here for the draw. Did Ramsey score a goal again? Ramsey, I don't know what the hell you're going on about Ramsey for. I think he pre-shot my pet crocodile. He's called Cupcake. A crocodile called Cupcake. That's the first funny thing I will shout at your crocodile. What else we got here? Combined 11 Man United and Newcastle. That's quite interesting, actually. I haven't really got time to go through it all, to be honest. Sorry for blowing my nose. A very, very itchy nose tonight. Ant and Deck RIP. No, you can't Ant and Deck RIP. Come on, don't do that. I absolutely love Ant and Deck. That'll be one of the saddest days. I think when Shearer dies, when Ant and Deck dies, that'll be a really, really sad day. Those two I just wish were immortal, but unfortunately not. I'm not preparing for those days when that happens. That's too sad. RIP nose, yeah. My nose is quite funny, actually. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh my God. Can you shut up my paralysed mate, Owen? Well, I'm sorry you're paralysed, Owen, but I mean, Christ, you got to be joking there, sure. That's not a very nice message. Put your cat in the lamb shirt. I am not sticking the cat in the lamb shirt. I'm not doing it. Anyway, they're still in the studio. Doesn't look like they're getting the drawing just yet. They're still dragging it on. I can't be the only one wanting to get Charlton at home. You're about Newcastle. I think everyone wants bloody Charlton. I don't know where you come from. Everyone wants Charlton. But again, I've asked this question about half an hour ago. But first off, if in the stream now, tell me what team you support and who do you want to play in the next round of the Carabao Cup. So who do you want to draw tonight? I'm a Newcastle fan, of course. I want Charlton away because I've never been to Charlton Stadium. So that's my mindset. So let me know what you want today. I've asked this question before, but obviously there's a lot more using this stream now. A lot of Charlton fans, yeah. It's good to see the Charlton fans, yeah. I'm glad of different teams, isn't it? I'm glad there's some teams you probably wouldn't expect in the Carabao Cup of this round. Appreciate the £2. RIP guy looking at you through the window. Listen, there's nobody at the window there. There's nobody out there. That's your imagination or your mind. But I do appreciate your £2 donation or thanks. That probably, I don't know what I spend on that. Might get myself a burger from McDonald's or something, maybe. I don't know what a £2 would go actually, but thank you very much for that. So yeah, you want Southampton at home. So I want Man City, FA Cup, Liverpool. Well, I think, Chloe, I think you're in the wrong street. To be honest, I think this is the Carabao Cup stream. You're not in this one. You're in your one, the FA Cup. But I mean, next round the FA Cup, yeah, if you go through, sure, I think. So a Man U fan, you want Charlton. Newcastle fan, I think. That's Eddie Howder. So yes, you want Man U at home. Okay. So Man U fan, you want Newcastle at home. Leicester City, you want Forest at home. When's the draw? Literally, like any minute now, but I don't think you should be here, lad. He went out to Charlton yesterday. Pep Guardiola's interview now. So this is the final interview. Then afterwards, do the Carabao Cup build-up, then announce it. My God, we've currently got over 5,000 in the stream as well watching. This is mental. But yes, Pep Guardiola's doing his interview now. Afterwards, we've got the Carabao Cup stream. If Newcastle draw, Charlton is going to be seen as household. This is Rodney Charlton Trotter. That's true, right? So, Newcastle fan, you want Forest or Leicester away? That's interesting. Obviously, I go with Leicester away and Boxing Day, so looking forward to that. But that's an interesting one, actually. With Guardiola still doing his interview now. Any questions, put them down below. Obviously, I try and read your comments, but like 5,000 of you. It's going to take me a while to get through yours. But again, if you guys are new to the channel, I do this for every single round, so make sure to subscribe. You are brand new as well as for Newcastle vlogs and smash the like button. Currently on 655. I'll continue to plug myself towards this until the draw comes down anyway. So Guardiola is finishing off his interview now. Afterwards, they'll do a quick preview of the Carabao Cup last year, and then they'll do the draw. My God, they dragged this on tonight. Someone's donated £10 there. I don't know who that is. I'm going to get your donation up now. Thank you. I try my best to read your comments, but there's too many areas. I've got absolutely no chance. Whoever's donated that £10 there, I'm trying to get you, so thank you very much. I can't get it on the screen. Man, there are so many comments. This is crazy. Yes, I'm going to have to scroll down to the bottom. Oh, I feel terrible. I can't get the comment on the screen, but it was Chris Donnelly with the £10. Could Dele Alli be made a good player and signed under Eddie Howe if it was a free transfer? To be honest, no. I remember when he went to Everton, Dele Alli, that was at a point when Newcastle fans actually did want to go to Newcastle. I just don't think he has it anymore. I don't know if it's attitude. I don't know what it is, but Dele Alli's just not got it anymore. He doesn't have that wow factor. His career just went downhill massively. I just don't think he has it in him anymore, to be honest. I could be wrong, but I don't think he will. There's no donation here as well. Thank you very much for the £5. So what you want? You want Manchester to play against Newcastle. Watch out for that stranger in the window. Listen, there's no stranger in the window. Listen, there's no stalker outside my house. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, because there are some weird people out there. But I'm telling you now, there is nobody watching me through the window. They're still in the studio now. They're talking through Rico Lewis now. So they're talking about an Man City player. My days are just non-stop with this. Where did your mum get her curtains from? I don't actually know, Johnny. Oh, my mum's curtains. I didn't make can my dog and your cat go into it? Listen, my cat doesn't mess around, mate. My cat would my cat isn't like your dog, it'll go for it. Like, my cat is ruthless. It's on a mission. I mean, I would say yes, but I've got a feeling. I tell you now, it's not a mean machine. Thank you very much, Samuel, for this 79p. Appreciate your donation. Thank you very much. Means a lot. It says tune to win the cup in top 4. Oh, please. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. I wish. Wow, there's a lot of donations, Barry. Thank you so much. Shout out to my sausage dog. Penny loves watching you. Oh, Penny likes watching me. Thank you so much. Appreciate the notion there. Appreciate your donation on the channel. So what? Oh, Christ, we've got loads of here. So we've got Tony with the £4.49. Thank you very much for the donation, Tony. I wouldn't normally prioritise donations, but there's just so many years I've got to get through this eventually. So we've got Lynn Perry with the £9. Thank you so much. We've got Muffin for Life. I've got no idea what currency that is. What currency is that actually? But thank you very much for the 20, whatever that is. Thank you very much. Good. So we've got Scott with the one there. Thank you very much. We've got Jack Cole, the 450. I hope you're doing well, mate. Obviously, New Year's Eve, I'm sure you'll be up in town. But Jamie Calguy's still talking in the studio about it. Still haven't got the draw on yet, so you're not missing anything. Shout out to the guy in the window. Listen, there's nobody in the window. I'm not going to go over and check the window because there's nobody there to stop the crap. My God, it's just kicking off in the stream. There's just so many years. There's 79p donation from Game Hub. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Yeah, no, it's a joke, living it. It's a joke. They're still talking about the game. It's weird. Thank you very much for this £1.79. What would you do if a fan gives you a piggyback? Well, someone actually tried to do this. This is actually true. So someone did this at Wolves away. Obviously, when people get drunk at the away concourse, they come up to us and say hello and stuff like that, which is fine. But I had someone that was really insistent for me to go on his back. So I was standing here. I'll show you. I'll give you a demonstration, actually. So I'm actually standing here. And the guy's coming up to me and he's trying to pick me up. So he's trying to do this. So he's put his head like underneath my dick. So he's put his head in there and he's trying to pull me up. Obviously, like I'm telling not to do it. I had to push him away because he's drunk. I'm like, no, don't do that. Go away. It was pretty bad. But he actually put his head under my dick. He was like trying to lift us up. That's actually true. I pushed him away essentially to answer that question. And he's at the window, man. Stop this, Jack. But thank you very much for £1.79. There's nobody at the window. Look, there's nobody at the window. Stop it. So they're talking about Darwin Nunes is missed now. They're still going on about the game. I've never ever seen a draw this dragged on before. This is actually mental. I just can't believe they're still talking about the game. Well, what can you honestly say about the City game? They've spent more time talking about the City game than the City game was on for. They spent so long talking about this match. It's just mental. Anyway, back in topic now. We'll go through some more of the comments. Where was it? So we've got Steve Cooper at your window. I don't think Steve Cooper's at my window, to be honest. Thank you very much, James, a £1.79 donation. Who would win the fight between you and Binks? I tell you a quick story about Binks, actually. If you remember on my Twitter post a few months ago now, was obviously I put on a post saying I was interested in doing a boxing match at some point, and Binks is actually up for it. I'm not enjoying it. Binks messaged me actually saying that he generally wants it. So, I mean, obviously never say never, but that might actually be a possibility. Maybe one day Binks wants it. So can you shout out my friend Cole? He's very sad and disabled. Not a new thing since Ronaldo left Man U. I don't get it. So what, like, has he become disabled after Ronaldo left Man U? Like, I don't know what you mean there, Sue. Well, thank you very much for the 50, whatever that is. Again, I've got no idea what currency that is, but I do appreciate that. But obviously, Cole, I'm sorry to hear Ronaldo's gone now. To be honest, I actually think it's a good thing for Man U, so I try not to be too sad. But obviously, I appreciate. I guess have a good Christmas and Happy New Year. But thank you so much for the donation again. Luke Bennett's at my window. Luke Bennett is not on my window. I can assure you that. There's an elephant behind you, mate. Yeah. There's an elephant there. Well, thank you very much for the donation, Jack. Yes, I'm aware. There's an elephant painting behind us. Thank you for the £1.79. Shout out to Harry Grant Dublin Sniff. Shout out to you there. Thank you for the donation. So Jamie Carragher is still talking in the studio. This is just mental. Jamie Carragher, stop talking. Just get the draw on. This guy's still going on about it. It's mental. So yeah, I've currently got 5,600 in the chat. It's just a crazy amount of people. Everyone's eager for the draw, and they're still talking about the game. It's just mental. So let's get through some more comments. By the way, I had a quick little break now. So it's okay. So it's £4 in British pounds for that guy who donated the 50. Thank you for that. Obviously, Chad, for the currency there. Let you know. Thank you so much for the donation. Emily McTair wants to know your dream signing. My dream signing. Ooh. I know a lot of Newcastle fans want James Maddison, but I actually don't think it's realistic in January, because why would Leicester sell us him in January? It's going to cost us a lot of money. His contract's running down. I think it's one where over time it's better for Newcastle long term. I just don't think the timing's right. Maybe someone like a Moussa Diaby. Maybe someone like Turam. I don't. Maybe it's not realistic in a minute, but I'm just kind of shouting names. I haven't really had much chance to think about it. Thank you for the 79p. Adam P has a small D. I had to say it though. I don't have a small D, so thank you for the 79p. But yeah, it's just factually incorrect. Troy Smith. Do you think Forest will stay up this season? It's tricky, isn't it? Because there's about 7 or 8 Premier League teams at the minute have got an actual chance of going down. So it's anyone can do anything this season. Forest is starting to pick up form. Obviously, playing Newcastle first game of the season. I was at St James Park for that game. I thought Forest were rubbish in the game, to be honest. I really didn't think they were good. They've improved since. They've got a bit more adjusted to the league. They've made a ridiculous amount of signs. So going down this season is a massive problem for you. Jesse Lingard, of course, scored in the Cup yesterday. So he's starting to pick up a few goals. But it's one of them ones, really, where I don't know. I wish you the best of luck. I personally want Forest still. I do like Forest as a side, of course, have won the Champions League, so they're definitely a big team. By the way, the advert break is on now. The draws should be on after these adverts. I'd be shocked if it's not. They should be on after these adverts. But thank you for the AED 369. Again, I'm terrible at currency. What currency actually is that? I've got no idea. But thank you very much for that. I'm not trying to prioritise the donations, by the way. It's just it's literally about 5,600 views. Yeah, it's crazy. I can't get through all these. Chalking out like winning the cup. That'd be. I mean, if Newcastle don't win it, I'll probably want Chalk to win it. To be fair, but thank you so much for £1.79, pal. Appreciate it. Got a couple more donations. Yeah, thank you for the 79p again. Hi, Adam. It's the draw on tonight because we're near the instant tomorrow. I mean, that's a valid point actually. No, I think it's on the next 15-20 minutes, but yes, it's on tonight. I believe it's on the 22nd. I don't think it's going to lead into the 23rd, but that is quite a valid point, James. But thank you very much for the fiver. I mean, you're not wrong, to be honest. It's taking bloody forever. This. My word, there are so many comments here about it. It's just ridiculous. I can't even read them. Adam, where are you watching the draw? I'm watching it in the house, lad. You can see I've got my house here. I'm watching it in the house. Obviously, I'm taking the mic. I know you're on about what channel I'm watching now. I'm watching it on Sky. So thank you very much for the fiver there. You think Pulisic should be a nice addition in January? Yes, it would be if Newcastle can get him out. I don't think it's realistic though, because Newcastle are third in the Premier League. We are both Chelsea in the league. Why would Chelsea give us Pulisic where it would be a disadvantage for them? Because Pulisic has had a good World Cup for America. It wouldn't make sense for Chelsea to give us Pulisic. Like, why would they do that? It just wouldn't help them out. So personally, for me, obviously it would be a good addition, but I don't think we get him. I don't think Chelsea would sell us him. Thank you for translating all the currency, by the way. I appreciate that. Shout out my mate, Shawnee Thompson. It's her birthday. Oh, Shawnee, hope you have a happy birthday. Hope the draw in the next few minutes goes well. Hope everyone here has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year as well. Appreciate all the support. The channel means a lot. We're heading towards that 6,000 mark now. That's crazy. But again, if any of you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty of content on the channel. And as well as that, make sure to smash the like button as well. We are currently on. Let's have a look. We're on 780 likes, so let's see if we can try and get a 1,000. That would be very nice if we can do that. We'll get back to some more comments. So the adverts are still on, by the way, for the draw, for people eager about it. So £1.79 here. Pin fancies you. Who the hell is Pin? I don't know who Pin is, Bailey, but thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for this donation as well. 729 AED. Shout out Mike. Oh no. It's one of them troll comments, isn't it? My cunt. Oh. I knew it. I knew it was a troll comment. I knew it. I don't know why I said it. I knew it. Do you think Bournemouth would be different now? They have billionaire owners long and the bike will be John. Well, obviously, the ownership's good for Bournemouth. That's handy for them. They needed that, really. So that's a good for Bournemouth fans. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. So yeah, the Carabao Cup's coming on. Oh, I see Shay Given. We're actually going to get to the draw. What? The draw's actually going to come on. Shout out to my disabled dad, Ian Wilson. Well, Ian Wilson, you're right. Thank you very much, Sam, for the donation. Appreciate the £1.79. Means a lot. The draw's actually about to come on in a minute, by the way. I see the balls. I see Shay Given. I see the Carabao Cup. We're actually getting to the end game. We're actually here. Wow. 99. Thank you so much for that donation, by the way, pal. If Newcastle draw Charlton, the top's coming off. I'm buzzing. If we get Charlton, the top's coming off. There's nobody in the window. Stop this. I've aged physically waiting for this. Yeah, tell me about it, Sean. 6,000 people in the chat. The Joe's about to come on. Shay giving us, talking to us now. We are moments away. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, predictions in the chat. Who do you want to face? Who do you want the next round? Who do you want to play? What team do you support? Get it all in the chat. We're moments away. We are moments away. So yeah, we're talking about 2 minutes now. We are in the end game. I'm excited now. I'm really excited. Let's see who we get. Let's see what happens. One sec, we get through some more comments quickly as well. So once they start going for the balls, I'll tell you about it. So we've got literally about a minute away and trying to multitask here. So it's going for the ball numbers now. Charlton's not 1, Leicester's 2, Man United's 3, Newcastle is 4, Nottingham Forest is 5, Southampton is 6, Wolves is 7, Manchester City is 8. Remember your ball number, it'll be easier when I call them out. So we're currently at 961 likes, by the way, so we can get 30 more likes, 39 more likes. We've got the 1K mark, so that'd be brilliant if you can do that, guys. No donation, yeah. Thank you so much, Seattle Jordy. Love your channel, Adam. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Same goes, pal. Really appreciate your donations. So thank you so much, guys. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good Christmas. I would read through your comments, but there's literally 6,000. It's just too many. So we've got Charlton fan here. Charlton win the cup. Listen, if Newcastle don't win the cup, I want Charlton to do it. That would be incredible if Charlton do it. So yeah, best of luck if Newcastle go out. Shea giving this. He's moving his hands. He's moving his hands. He's about to go into the. He's about to go in. Oh, he's going in. He's going in. Oh, we're going in. He's moving it. He's moving the balls. Number 3's first one. Manchester United. Come on, give them 8. Give them Man City. Man City's 8. Come on. So Man United is playing at home in the last 8. Come on, give them number 8. This is exactly what we want here. They're going for the second ball now. Number 1. Oh, Man U versus Charlton. What a game that is, by the way. Charlton fans be buzzing for that. Man United away trip. That's actually a good game. Obviously, I wanted Man U to get City, but I tell you what, that's a good one for Charlton. Man U will be licking our lips to that fixture. That's actually a good title. Who we got next? Number 6. Southampton. I've got a sneaky feeling Newcastle will get Southampton here. I've got a feeling it's going to be... I think Newcastle's 5, I believe, if I remember correctly. So Southampton's playing at home. I've got a feeling it's going to be Newcastle. So let's see who it's going to be. Number 8, Southampton v City. We haven't got City. Yes, we haven't got Man City. Southampton v Man City. I'm buzzing about that. Newcastle's got a good draw here. Whether it's home or away, we'll find out. But we haven't got City. Get in there. Oh, hallelujah. Number 5 we've got here. Nottingham Forest. I wouldn't mind Forest away, actually. I think Forest away would be a good game for Newcastle. We'll get these. Let's see what it is. I'm absolutely buzzed about that. Nottingham Forest are drawing against number 7, Wolves. So Newcastle's got Leicester, either at home or away. Forest v Wolves. So is Leicester playing at home or is Newcastle playing at St James's Park? So I don't mind either one to do me. I think Leicester's a decent tie for Newcastle. I'm not getting my top off, though. I wasn't Charlton. I'm not getting my top off. Newcastle, we play at home. Okay, home tie, that's good. Home in the last 8 of the Carabao Cup. That's nice. That's a nice one for us. So, yeah, I'd take that. I think all the draws, to be fair, there. If you're a Southampton fan, I think it's a good one. Apologies to Southampton, unlucky there. But for the rest of the teams, I think they've got a good one. Newcastle got Leicester at home. Not too bad at all. I think I'd take that one. I think that's a decent one. I think Leicester's just an alright team in it. Obviously, the fact it's a home tie benefits us a bit more, but pretty good, pretty good. Man U, Charlton, Southampton, City, Forest, Wolves, and Newcastle, Leicester. They're the 4 games. So yeah, I tell you what, pretty bloody good actually. So yeah, those are the 4 ties there. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll go on for about 10 more minutes or so. We'll call it quits after that. Yeah, we had 7,000 people in the stream and it's prime, so that was a bit mad. But I tell you what, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, look at that. I'm happy about that. I'm a happy man. Thanks, Adam and Adam's front the window. Listen, there's nobody at the window. There's nobody at the window. Oh, you think so? You think I'm shaking for Leicester? No, I was shaking that we got City. I would have been terrified if we got Man City. But no, I'm glad. No, Leicester's actually a good tie. I don't actually mind that. So as for the support the stream, by the way, it's been mental. So thank you so much. I had 1,200 likes at one point. Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, we're going for a little bit longer. We're going for about maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. We'll kind of quits shortly. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about all those ties, by the way. Charlton on pens. What do you think, man? You find you think we could get Charlton on pens? I'm not buying a ticket in level 7 them stairs coaching Tuesday night. Yeah, if any obviously any non-Newcastle fans, yeah, I've been to Newcastle where you know what I'm paying as well. Bit mad out. If you love Newcastle, stand up, do the gritty. I love Newcastle, so I'm going to stand up, I'm going to do the gritty. Going to do the grid. Nah, love Newcastle. Can't not do the grid if you love Newcastle. I mean, I didn't do it properly. I think I'm going to do the 2 shakes, and it's I think it's start afterwards. I remember correctly. I can't remember now. Thank you very much for the donation, by the way. Leicester at home, we win Adam P. Shagger. I mean, thank you very much, my local Jake, for the £1.79. I appreciate your donation, lad. Mike Ashley dead. Mike, as far as I'm aware, Mike Ashley is not dead. Leicester on a right game for Newcastle. Yeah, it's good. As long as it wasn't the 2 Manchester teams, that's what I wanted. We didn't get them, so I'm happy, man. Pretty good for me. Bear me just a moment, guys. Just double checking on my social media, and I'm going to go back to sorting this out. It's like we got a bit excited there. Adam's the new top achiever. Thank you very much. There's the 2 legs of the semi-finals. I'm not actually too sure. Obviously, there was in the past, but I don't know if they changed it up because the Carabao Cup's had a few changes over the past years. Obviously, for example, there's no extra time anymore. You go straight at pens. It's the 2 legs in the semi-final this year. I'm not actually too sure, guys. Yes, 2 legs. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Can I kiss your boots? I mean, if you want. Shout out my dog and cat, Dexter and Scylla. Okay, Dexter and Scylla. Hello there. Do you think Madison joins us January? Personally, me, no. I think the timing's not ideal, to be honest. Yes, love you, baby. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate it, lads. Thank you. And the majority of people are saying yes, so I'm going to take your word on it and say yes, it is. Okay, no worries. Is it done yet? Yes, it is. Sorry for the draw. So Manchester United have got Charlton. Southampton have got Manchester City. Forest have got Wolves. Newcastle have got Leicester. They're the 4 games. So let me know your thoughts of them. Peace out, Top G. Yeah, for everyone that's leaving the stream now, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you have a good Christmas. Happy New Year. I stay on a little bit longer, answer some more questions, put in the chat, anything like that, and then we'll call it quits there. I think as long as you're other than being a Southampton fan, I think all 7 fan bases are probably going to be happy tonight. So yeah, unlucky Southampton. For the rest of the people, I tell you what, that's good. That's good. I'm glad we're at St James's Park. If it wasn't Charlton away, I would have wanted the game at St James. That was kind of blessings. Thank you, Ryan. Do you think Newcastle will get top 4? I wish, but no. I think it's far too early. We want to buy the same footballs as I said. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I've asked people to do stuff like that. If people want to slide like memorabilia, anything like that, we'll be buying stuff like that. Just send me Instagram. But Adam, I try to donate, but it's all right. Listen, lad, no one has to donate at all. I appreciate anyone who does, but no one's entitled to do anything. You don't have to. You don't want to. I just really appreciate anyone that does put it in. But yeah, I would really call it Jam, which is so many years. Matt Ritchie back the ball, please. Yeah, I think Ritchie's time at Newcastle has come to an end, to be honest. So I think if Bournemouth won him back, then I think that's probably a good move for the player. But yeah, he's a long-serving player at Newcastle, but his time is done. He doesn't play anymore. This is Adam P gives away. Hello, Daniel. Hello there. Adam Johnston. I mean Johnson, not Johnston. Okay, we can't even do the joke properly. Yeah, who would Charlton? The semis aren't on tonight. It's just last day. There's no semis on tonight. Once the draw streamed on, I think you're a bit late for that, lad. All the games being on. No, it was just the quarters night. There's no semi-final tonight. Yeah, unlucky Southampton. You're right. Happy you're Leicester? Yes, I am. Has it started? Yes. Yes, for anyone that's coming to the stream, I'll tell you the draw again. Manchester United have got Charlton. Southampton have got City. Forest have got Wolves. Newcastle have got Leicester. They're the 4 games. Yeah, 7,000 is the most I've had on one stream at once, so that's 7,000 is mental. Forcing Shrill and Yobi, I hear you sound, obviously, I don't think he's one of our best players ever, but he's obviously a long-serving player. He's been here I think it's about 14 years. I think he was at Newcastle for, so been here a long time. What them ones. Pint tomorrow, lad. I might have a pint to celebrate, maybe. I'm decided yet. Where do you get your haircut? You live the fade. Oh, this is pure bed hair. This is not much of a fade. This is just bed hair. I have a genuine question about YouTube and how to make money. Well, you've got to get monetized really. Once you get to a certain milestone, you can start making money. But you just got to learn it yourself. Really, there's only so much I can do essentially. So it's one of them ones. Really, one of them ones. Get your lower Adam out for the lads. Jeez, that is no way. And that's incorrect as well. Actually, that's factually incorrect. Adam P. Naka Pucker, hello there. This is the most famous shot I've ever got. Well, thank you very much, Kirby. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you enjoyed that one a lot. But what we got here, so we'll hit 3 hour marks now. We're gonna go for 5-10 more minutes. Obviously, I've been on for 3 hours. That's a long ass time. I need to go get something to eat and enjoy myself. So I'll probably stay. I'm gonna stay at 3 hours 10. Stay 10 more minutes. I'm gonna call it quits afterwards. Have you heard the song? Thank you for the donation. Listen, I can't keep reading these out. I know that's a troll comment. I know it's one of those ones you're going to mug me off. I feel bad not reading out because I'm donating, but at the same time, you're going to mug me off. I know. I say that from a mile away. Oh, he's sus, bro. You sussy backer. He's a sussy backer. The one that sent me that donation. He's a sussy backer. I don't see Uncle's the same United for Chong. I don't know what you're on about there. I didn't pay fancy a date, lad. Listen, lad, I got too many people asking me for that. Unfortunately, I've got too many people asking me for that. So, yeah, we might have to turn you down. Unfortunately, on that one. Let's see. Shoulders at your door. Sure, Niobe is not on my door. Oof, you're a bit late. You're a bit late for the draw. Right? You're a bit late for the draw. Well, you get the beef curtains. I suppose they look a bit like beef, don't they? Actually, yeah, maybe. Who do you think's going to get the final? Well, it depends what side people go on. Obviously, you expect at least one of the Manchester teams to be in the final, if not both of them. It just depends who draws who, really. So, it's one of them ones, really. What about a date with me? Look, Katie's confident here. You are confident, Katie. Listen, I mean, you know, never say never, but you are very confident. You said Merry Christmas to your granddad. Yeah, well, Merry Christmas to your granddad. Messi. Like Haaland, but Messi and Mbappe are just better on him. Both of them are just a joke at the World Cup, really. Would you call that a way of Andrew Tate? Probably not, to be honest. How much you get paid a video? 30k views. Well, it depends on watch time. It depends on the returning viewers. There's all sorts of different things you've got to look into. It's not just as straightforward as that. So it's one of them ones, really. There's all sorts of different stuff to go into, really. Would you collaborate with Johnny Decker? Probably not, though. Eddie Howe and his Black and White Army. Yes, Eddie Howe and his Black and White Army. We go marching on it the last date. So, yeah, I think it's been quite a successful night once again. Every single tie in the Carabao Cup for Newcastle, I went away from being like, you know what, that's pretty decent. So, I've been happy. I'm in a good mood. So, yeah, in terms of my videos, by the way, I'll upload one more tomorrow. Now I'm going to be off on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So, the weekend, I'll have the weekend off to spend with my family. Boxing Day, Leicester, I'll be back on Monday, back with all the content then. So, yeah, one more video tomorrow, and then we'll be off for the weekend. So, obviously, I'm sure I hope everyone has a great Christmas and enjoys themselves. What's your favourite ever Newcastle game? Favourite ever one? Ooh. That's a tricky one, actually. Probably Man U at home. 2011-12, when 1-3-0, just destroyed Fergie's Man U team. Probably that one. Sorry. Oh dear, some very inappropriate comments coming in. You can tell that it's 4 minutes past 11 at night to get all these comments in. When do you think we're going to see Isaac back? Well, Isaac was supposed to be back for Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup, of course, a few days ago, but he had a setback. So he's on a little bit longer now. Probably say a couple of weeks or so. I don't think it doesn't sound like it's too bad, but he has had a setback. But yeah, it's not ideal. So we're going to go 5 more minutes, by the way. For everyone that's leaving now, appreciate it. Good night. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year. We're going to check how the subscribers went tonight. We've had loads of new subscribers, so thank you so much. Obviously, it's been a great stream. Everyone's enjoyed themselves. No, he did have a setback because he was supposed to come back for the Bournemouth game. I remember Eddie Howe starting. Adam Ladder, you right, Paul? Unless Eddie Howe was just bluffing, but he did say he's meant to be back for that Bournemouth one a few weeks ago. I'm glad he took a loss of the King Power. I meant to beat us in James's Park. So you want we're losing the league in the cup? That's interesting, actually. Well, actually, that's an interesting question. Would we want to beat Leicester in the Carabao Cup or in the league? Goodbye, Kit. Thank you. As we got here, who wouldn't have fight you or Adam Johnson? Well, listen, I'll beat Adam Johnson up, to be honest. Look up. Okay. Anyway, we've got a few more minutes left to go, guys. We're kind of quits. Any more questions? Put them down below. Obviously, I don't live stream much at all. This is kind of your only chances to got the question me live, essentially. So, we'll see how things go, really. I didn't mean to actually. That was a mistake. Well, I mean, he puts it in the chat really, and it kind of just caught us off guard. I didn't actually mean to laugh. I feel really bad about that. Would you share a bubble bath with Nick Paul? Of course I would. Of course I would. As a coming home in the Euros, I wish, but I tell you what, yeah, it's just not going to happen really. There's more chance of Buzinga's dad coming home, to be honest, in England. It's just England aren't coming home. With all due respect to Buzinga. Do you remember Papi Cisse? Yes, I remember Papi Cisse well. What else we got here? Look down on USC, so I mean we're getting this all sorts of comments now. Really. I mean you guys are getting a bit weird at 11 at night. I guess I can't blame you, but it's one of them was really. But anyway, a couple more minutes left to go now. I'm looking forward to see how Newcastle progress now that we're back to club football fully. It's been great, really good first half of the season. I've been getting a bit nervy during that World Cup break. I've been needing my Newcastle fix essentially, but now that we're back, ready to go again, I can't wait for it. Anyhow, these players are eager to get going. They're ready to get back into the nick of things, and I'm sure Newcastle are going to progress well this season. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens though. But I would read some of the questions out, but all the questions are a bit weird, to be honest. It's really, you guys are wild. But yeah, we'll go for 3 more minutes. We're going to call it in 3 minutes, 3 hours 10. So we're going to call it a night. It's got 3 more minutes to question me. We're going to wrap things up. So so some people are clear. Someone said, I hope you get James Maddison for the match. I mean, that makes a quite a good point. Actually, get Maddison before that cup game. Now, obviously now there's no chance Leicester are going to sell us someone playing him twice in the same month. So yeah, I mean, it's a good tie. I'm happy with them at home. I think the home tie is good as well. Obviously, the atmosphere wasn't great against Bournemouth, so we need that atmosphere to be pumped up a little bit more for the quarter final. I'm hoping the fans will be a bit more ready for it. But yeah, atmosphere needs to be pumped up a bit more, I would say. So obviously, I've seen a couple of people asking questions about obviously stuff with Eddie. Obviously, I put the community post on today about that. I've explained it all in that. The reason why I put that post on is obviously because of this live stream. I know people ask me about it. So if people question me about that, obviously, I literally explained it all in a community post on my YouTube. So would you rather have Wilson or Prime Shearer? I mean, is that even a question? Obviously, Prime Shearer. I thought it was a bit of an obvious one, to be honest. But yeah, I've got 2 more minutes now, so I'm going to start wrapping things up now. So thank you so much for everyone that's been in the stream tonight. Obviously, I've always had a consistent couple hundred people in there throughout the entire thing. So people have been here for well over 3 hours. So thank you so much for putting up for me for 3 hours long. Who's watching the Darts tomorrow? I might actually watch the Darts tomorrow. I haven't had a chance to watch the Darts yet. I've been really busy, so I might give it a go tomorrow. But yes, thank you so much for everyone's being here. Everyone's enjoyed themselves. I think the majority of people have been happy with the draw, other than Southampton fans. So yeah, pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting back with Newcastle and the women's team now. It's great, and it's great being back with the club. It was brilliant Saudi Arabia a couple of weeks ago, and now that we're back into the flow thing, into the full flow of things. You can tell I've been for a while, sorry, but once we're getting back into the full flow of things, we're ready to go straight away. Leicester away in Boxing, the return on Premier League football on Monday. Wow, that is exciting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I did go to the women's game on Sunday. I just hadn't had a chance to do a video on it. Really, I wasn't too sure what video I was going to do at the women's game. I did a couple of interviews, but just wasn't really. I don't know. I just couldn't really get a video out, to be honest. Obviously, the World Cup final was on, so the players wanted to go and watch the game and that. So it wasn't ideal. It was bad timing in general, really. So I haven't met Jimmy Neal. Whoever said that, I've never met Jimmy Neal before. But yeah, anyway, 30 seconds now, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that's watched. If any of you are new to the channel, I still watch. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can catch my content in the future. Massive thanks in the stream. Katie, couldn't leave Adam for separation anxiety. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, Katie, I'm sorry so much. Yeah, listen, you know it. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Take care. Have a great Christmas. I'll be back for one more video tomorrow. Then Leicester unboxing day. So thank you. Happy Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Take care. I'll end it here. I can't even press the button. Right. Take care, guys. Thank you.